To Desert Armory and More. We finally are able to go on a live again. We are finally able to go on a live again. Yes, sir. Got to put the brightness down on my tablet. It always is too bright when it first starts up. I don't know why. There. There we go. Now I can read it. Hopefully people come in. Maybe I should have did a short saying I was going to do one. I said I was unsure. So, anyways, guys. If people don't show up, well, then we'll restart and see what happens. See if YouTube kicks me off again, because we will find out. And they delete the video, so there's no way that I can prove I was innocent. Anyways, there's one person in the chat. Appreciate you coming by, guys. Whoever that is. Desert Armory and More. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you showing up. Hey, buddy. Well, I guess we'll find out, Smith. Mr. Smiths. What is it you do anyways for your custom creations? I asked the other night. I don't think I got the response. My guess is YouTube probably kicked it. Who knows? We're trying, guys. I'm going to try my best to keep my hands out of the screen, which is a pain. But we got a backup this time. So if they say I touched something, I have proof to show them. Yeah. Yes, sir. One person in the chat. We'll see if more comes. Smith, if not, a whole bunch comes after about 5 minutes. We'll probably shut it down, but we'll see. Oh, now there's 3. Appreciate you guys coming. We'll see who all comes in. Desert Armory and More. Appreciate you. We couldn't finish our live last night because YouTube kicked us off, said we touched a firearm on camera, but we did not. Put in an appeal. They said, sorry, you touched a firearm. They rejected that appeal. So, Hey, what's going on, buddy? Mr. LOL, I believe you're new. Appreciate you showing up to the chat, to Desert Armory and More. Thanks a lot. We just put a whole bunch of shorts of shooting and stuff. Hopefully that works, as well as some longer formats in a better editing format. So if you want to see that stuff of shooting today, take a look at it, guys. Desert Armory and More. 30 of you in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming by, folks. We got yanked last night for allegedly touching a firearm on camera. We tried to appeal it, and they said nope. So they struck us for 24 hours. So that's why the live is so late tonight, guys. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Yeah. 23 in the chat. Appreciate you showing up, folks. Folky wokies, as they say. You know what? I don't have my fan in here to keep me cooler. I'll be right back. I need to get my fan, guys. All right, let's plug that thingy bobby in. And someone gave us a message. What does that say? Yum hunting. What you hunting, my friend? I just did some dove the other day, and I did some deer. Or sorry, I'm going to be doing some deer. Mid-November, whitetail. What you hunting, my friend, and what you using? What's your preferred caliber? I'm going to be using my 30-30 lever action Rossi and my 270. Moose. Wow. You must be over in Canada or the upper sides of the states like what, Washington, Idaho, Montana, one of the Dakotas, North Dakota. Where we're at. 13 of you in the chat, folks. Double tap the screen and like if you have questions about the firearms. Let me know. Canada. Gotcha. What you using? What type of firearm? Maybe over there they allow black powder for moose. I don't know. I know they got some pretty strict laws over there. How's your day going, buddy? Ghost Gunner, it went pretty good. I did some, posted a whole bunch of content. It took me longer because I decided to do some editing on them. I don't know if I always do it that way. It takes forever. But anyways, if you want to see those shorts in longer formats, what's up, my friend? Balbahadra Ray, appreciate you showing up. I don't know if you're new or not. Thank you. Guns are Cirrus. Cirrus? I'm not sure what you mean by that, buddy. Cirrus. Jesus is king. Amen. He is. He is the only way, truth, and light. No one comes to the Father but through Jesus Christ. Bancantor. What's up, Baconator? Is that what you're eating right now? Oh, I could take one of those right now, Tracy. Bamaclot? I have no idea what that is. Music account. Appreciate you coming by, though. I'm a sub to you. Like your vibe. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, BG Toss. Yes, respect to Jesus. Amen. Kilborn, he says, welcome. Well, welcome to you too, to Desert Aubrey Moore. Appreciate you coming by. It's funny, my customers come in here and tell me welcome. Appreciate that. Bombaclot. No idea what that is, BG Toss. Appreciate you coming in, though. Bombaclot. No clue. No clue. But yeah, appreciate you all coming in. If you got any questions about anything you see, Jamaicans guys say, gotcha. So if you're from Jamaica, nice. I'm from Southern Arizona. Southern Arizona. I have not had anybody from Jamaica in here, I don't think, yet. Ever. All over the world. My favorite rifle for my bolt actions would be that 338 Lapua sniper right there. And then for my lever actions would be this one right in the center there. It's a 32 Winchester centerfire hexagon barrel, model 92, made in 1895. It's one of my older rifles. I got two that are older than that one. Well, one is it? No, would it be two? Yeah, it would be two because they're both rifles. They're not shotguns. I do have a lot of old shotguns too. They're up here. I got two in the corner over there, and then these ones. These are all antiques. They're made in 1898 and older. What's your opinion on the M14? I don't have mine in here because I was shooting it today. I don't have the van emptied out yet. I have an it's actually an AR-15. Very similar. I would think an actual M14 would be pretty cool. You know, full auto. What's up, Alfred? Spunko. Not sure what that is. Alfred says, ah! Welcome, buddy. Alfred Sharp. How sharp are you? Sharp as a tack. Hopefully you got good memory. Good for you. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. GTA, but have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you for coming by, buddy. Sorry, that's my bad nail. I smashed it between two rocks the other day. Well, actually back in June. Anywho, appreciate you coming by, buddy. Thank you for subscribing. Follow his good example, guys. He followed, he liked, he subscribed. Appreciate it. How's your evenings going, by the way? Or your day, whatever. You might, depending where you're at, might be daytime. We're night over here in Southern Arizona. Are your hands bruised from the 500 day? Also, I think YouTube blocked in response to your question. It probably did. You're chilling. Yep, that's what Saturday's for, right? Appreciate that music. No, my hands are fine. I'm used to shooting that, as you can tell, because I don't flinch a lot. Like when it went off, and without the last one, I hardly flinched. 940. So you're an hour ahead of me on 840. Do you happen to have a Mossberg 88? I do not. That is a very good one to get. I have these three right here. The back one is a Winchester 1200. The next one that's pretty scraped up was from a yard sale for really, really cheap, 50 buckaroos. That's a Sears and Roebuck 200. They're actually made by Winchester. And then the Weatherby 20 gauge. For pumps, that's all I have for pumps. But yeah, Mossberg 88 is a good one to get, or a Remington 870. I really like my Winchester 1200. I hear the 1300 is a little bit better yet. I've never tried it actually. But that Sears and Roebuck from 50s, 60s, whatever it is, I got from a yard sale for 50 buckaroos years and years ago. That thing is so good with clay pigeons. I got a whole bunch of dove with it the other day. Did some shorts of that too, guys. So if you want to see some of my shorts, just posted a whole bunch this evening, afternoon, shooting a 500 Smith & Wesson, a 460, my AR, a whole bunch of other stuff. Hey, 44 Carby, what's up? Japanese stuffed animals. In my keepsake box, I think I have a little teeny bear, maybe about this big, and then I have like a little doll that my mom made me that was like a Raggedy Ann and Andy, like a Raggedy Andy, that she made to copy. It was like my favorite little thing I carried around, was a little tyke. Same with the little bear. I think I still have the little bear too. Well, I got a couple real animals. I got 2 dogs and 2 donkeys. What's up, 44 Carby? Appreciate you showing up. Past the 24 hours. It was actually more like 26 or 7 hours, and YouTube finally let me do a live again. Because they said I touched a firearm. And I can't prove them wrong because I don't have a video of it because they deleted it. Unfortunately, when I repealed it, they said I still touched a firearm, and I didn't. Hello from Indonesia. Welcome, my friend. Hey, Alex. Appreciate you showing up. What's up? How's it going, brother? You meant stuffed real animals. Oh, like a taxidermy. No, I do have one for my grandpa. I have one rack. I need to put it in here sometime. I'm trying to remember where I put it. I think it's in my storage. Donuts? Oh, donuts? Did somebody say donuts? I'll take some donuts, please. Yugto, unfortunately I can't read your language very well. How was your day? It went great. I had a great time shooting the guns. I did have a little boo-boo when I was packing stuff up. I bumped one of the guns that were on next to the table and the sock was on it. It was that 16 gauge double barrel. It slid and hit my side of my head, my temple, so it's a little bit tender there. But other than that, it was great. It's really good to see you, man. Yeah, I know. It's nice to be on again. I figured I'd be on maybe for an hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll see. See how the night goes. 24 people in. That's the least amount I've had in a while. Usually I have about 70 to 80 to a little over 100 sometimes. But we're all good. I'd rather get some than none. What's up, J-Dog? Tappy? She? Nah, we're not going to do that. Hey, Noah. Munching snacks for reals. Sounds like a good idea. I'm thawing out some hamburger right now in the fridge or in the sink. El Angel. El Angel. Welcome again. It's been a while. I think it's been a couple days since I saw you. Appreciate you showing up again. Means a lot to the channel when we get return people. Means we're doing something okay, I guess. Appreciate it. Washington's back too. I think we're going to McDonald's. I went there for lunch. I actually got a free Big Mac because I had enough points. I just had to buy a drink. What you know about the Desert Deerstalker Ruger 44 Mag? That would be like the semi-auto one that looks like a 1022. I like all guns you got. Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't get notifications this evening. I know, right? Oh, you didn't. Yeah. You're probably just scrolling through lives, right? Just got done shooting Friday. Nice. What you got? What were you shooting? Yeah, it looks like a 1022. Yes, I have seen one of those. Years ago, I saw one at a swap meet for like $620. I should have bought it. Because now it's worth like $1,200. I just didn't have $620 on me, so. I say what rifle is suitable for my tribe, bro. Oh, you're actually able to speak English? Thank you. Or maybe you translated it. I have no idea, buddy. Depends what you want. 357 mag. I got one in there. That one's a 380. And I don't have a 44 millimeter as in a 40 caliber, but I do have a 10 millimeter. That is a 40. If you'd measure it, they're the same. My grandpa's 89 years old, but he likes to watch your videos every time I come and visit him. Well, that's nice. Appreciate that. That's really nice. Unfortunately, yesterday we were only allowed to do a live about this long, 15 minutes. It was just under 15. YouTube said I touched a firearm on camera, and I'm like, no, I didn't. Repealed it, and they said, yeah, you did, and blocked me from having a live for 26, 27 hours. I like the black and white handgun. Oh, thank you. The little guy or the bigger one? What gun is that? The little one's a little 22. It's a Rig Army. It's the first one I ever bought for a handgun. I got it from a swap meet for 100 beans. Yes, I washed my hands. And that one's a Makarov. It's a it's called a CA63. There we go. CA63 made by FEG. I tell him you're the best. Oh, I appreciate it, Angel. No, you didn't. You lying. I did. I washed them. I used the bathroom before I started and washed my hand. You funny. Let's see more of that 338 Lapua, if you don't mind. I'll get a little bit closer. I don't want to get too close because last night YouTube said I touched something and I didn't. So we're not going to get too close. I like the black and white Glock. Actually, I don't have a Glock out here right now. It's in the gun cabinet. Let's see more of that. There you go. I need to go wash mine. I'm sweaty. Okay. I see you turned your lights back on. I did? Oh, that was supposed to be something else. I hit something else. Oh, Jerome, didn't your finger the pew-pews? No, I didn't. I never touched one. I never touched anything on camera. Open the safe? I'd rather not. Last time I opened the safe, walked out the room, and they kicked me off. Now, that wasn't the timestamp. The timestamp wasn't 15 minutes and something. Sorry, 14 minutes and something. It was at 7 minutes and something. And I'm pretty sure that's when I pulled the charging cord out of this, tossed it over the guns, and they said I touched the guns. You got nice vision. Littlefoot, I wish. They're so expensive. I haven't decided to invest in any yet. Sorry, Gregory, I'm not going to open the safe, unfortunately. I would love to, and I have in the past, but YouTube's probably going to say I touched a gun again, so even though it's just unlocking the safe. Anyone go smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Jerome is an awesome guy. He saved me from tuberculosis and donated me his socks. Oh, you are funny, Zeus. You are funny. I didn't think you were going to come back on live tonight. I was waiting. So I said I was unsure if I was or not, and if I did, it would be a little later because I was editing videos and what. Hey, Lisa. Glad I got to catch you on your little short live you did. Congratulations on winning that stuff or being gifted. So you like fishing? Sound like you said you're going to go to Patagonia. Hey, Xavier, welcome. It doesn't matter what they say. We're all with you. I know, Angel. Most of you were on here and saw that I didn't touch anything. It's just I didn't have anything to prove to them. I didn't because they pulled the video. How can I prove otherwise? They don't even give you an option to plead. They gave you an option to plead your case, but then they say, nope, you still did. No, I didn't. Stepped by for a quick second. Thanks, Pat. You know what to do. Like and subscribe. Or at least like. Do you think they kicked him off? Kicked who off, was it? He ended it. Okay, stopped by for a second. It ended abruptly for me, Xavier. He was just logging off for the night. Oh, okay. Who was it? Look, man, keep it up. Thank you. That dude's stream. Which one? Whose stream was it? Oh, Ken Rod's. Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll be on. He might be on one more time. I was on his for a little bit. I'm trying to remember when. Anyways, what's on the table is what people requested for last night. And we were only on for about 15 minutes. So people requested for my 1022 Rugers. They requested for all my pump shotguns. And so we put those ones down. And then we just put a couple. We've got my little EDC here and the 2 mags for it. A couple little 22s and a 3, what is that? 380 Makarov. So anyways, Jerome, what did you do today? Today I went shooting. You didn't see my shorts or my long formats of shooting? Did a bunch of them. Put FRT in the 1022. Did they make them? You said Bruce was live, but I couldn't see Bruce's live. That's what I heard too. He was waiting for him. What's up, LC Buell? Did you know that ammunition is protected underneath the Second Amendment now? I like that. If that's true, I like that. because we got a lot of them. Appreciate you coming by. I think you're new to the channel. Oh, you say Franklin Armory does. That's nice. Welcome to the channel. I think you're new. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More. I just did some shorts and some slightly longer formats of shooting from today. Y'all go take a look at them. It'd be great. They sell biter triggers for the 1022. Ah, got you. Counterpassed a bunch of new gun laws. Hopefully good ones. Hey, what's up, beautiful Earth? He says, sup. We got back on. Last night, YouTube kicked us off. They said we touched a pew-pew, but we did not. So, no idea. 65 new chat. Thanks for coming by, guys. The Desert Armory and More. Want to test out my Lady Shield Plus bundle she got. It was super accurate. Hello, watching from Japan. Well, hello. Welcome to Southern Arizona. Thank you for showing up to Desert Armory and More. It means a lot to us. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe if you could, my friend. 15 round in the same holes, less than 10 inches grouping. At how many yards? Because that would that would help. Gotta wait 3 more hours till my go live window opens, according to YouTube. So Bruce, oh, that one, gotcha. Because you were the one that was just about to go live, right? I was able to go live again finally after they kicked me off last night. I'm not even that accurate with any other 9mm I tried. Just bought a CZ Scorpion Evo 3 today. Riff Raff, nice. I need to get myself a CZ Shadow 2 sometime. Konnichiwa. Yes, very good ones of them in that the 369 months waiting period is now no more. Nice. Seuss, don't punch the same hole, make multiple. I was like 10 feet, so that'd be like 9 yards, a little less. Right? Yeah, about 9 yards. But yeah, I usually practice at 10, 15. Gotcha. Yeah, Bruce, I was subbed. Appreciate you. Don't call radio. Unfortunately, I can't read what you're writing. You're funny. Hopefully it's something okay. Hey, what'd you do that for? Oh, just for the fun of it. Don't call me radio as a regular old guy. He's normal here, buddy. Don't delete him. English radio. Yeah, right. 3 feet in a yard. A little over. It's 39 inches. I'm getting a 10 mil Glock open carry soon. Nice, Abel Perez. So, what model are you getting? I have the Glock 20. It's kind of big and chunky. It's a Gen 3. It was the only one available in Cali when I lived there. Alex Simpson, thoughts on a 5.7? I have 2. I have an FN. Really like that thing. And then I have the PSA Rock. Very nice guns. I really enjoy shooting them. The G-Tronic Gen 3 also. Nice. They're kind of chunky. Not the greatest triggers, but they're still pretty good. Of course, just like any other Glock, they're pretty much bulletproof. Messing with you in 10 seconds. Yeah, I figured you were. I welcome Desert Loves visitors from abroad. Dux is back. What's up, he says. Hey, Jerome, do you know anything about Mossberg's 835s? I do not. 870s? Right? Or is that the Remington 870s? We just got open carry in Florida. I just got back from shopping at Target with my 337. Felt like a fever dream. Nice. That's nice, buddy. Because it used to be you could only carry open as if you're fishing in Florida. That's nice, my friend. Thanks for showing me Kenrod, man. Oh, me? If that was me, you're welcome. I don't know who he meant, but... Well, I don't speak spaghetti. It's my first time live. Been graveling for the first 50 subs. Yeah, I know it feels forever. For the last few weeks, and then verified, and finally 12:30 PST Pacific Standard Time. This AM. I saw the message that I had 24 hours till I get to it. Yeah, it takes a while for some reason. G3C has a decent trigger, clean break, short reset like the Canic, but it's not a flat face trigger like her Shield Plus. I like the Shield's trigger because it's a lot like the Canic Rivals. Nice. Brookside, welcome to chat. Sorry, buddy, I didn't respond to yours. I'm not sure what you said. Let me zoom up. Other than the shotgun, you said, I think, hi, right? How's it going? Pretty good, buddy. Finally got back on. Radio showed him in DeBoss live stream this morning. What do you mean, buddy? My grandpa says, good night. He will see you all tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Angels, Grandpa, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you a lot. Obviously I haven't seen you or any of y'all, but appreciate you showing up again. It means a lot to the channel. And thank you for subscribing and liking. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Everyone liked and subscribed. Jerome will donate us all his teeth. No, I'm pretty attached, literally, pun intended, to my teeth. He showed Ken Rod in DBoss stream. Oh. You're saying like he was joint with him? Like a joint live? Been getting everything ready so it doesn't totally suck. Nice. Xera Bruce. Brookside. I shouted out Ken Rod. Yep, there you go. Shout out Ken Rod 7. I could use a good one or 10 teeth. Okay. Only got 12. Isn't that about as many as most adults have? Or I forget. Guys, thanks for showing up to Desert Armory and More. It means a lot. There's 53 of you in the chat. Could you all like and subscribe if you have not? Now it says 67. Wow. Thank you guys. Y'all have a great one. Thanks again, Angel. El Angel. El Angel. Appreciate ya. And your grandpa. Especially if you served in the military. Some of my guns are missing over here because they are still in my vehicle. Because we just did a shootout. So if you like shooting, tune to my channel and see some of my shorts and longer formats. I did a little more editing than I normally do. Some of them aren't the greatest because the way the little screen works isn't as clear, but it works okay. We might adjust some of that. We'll see. It's my first time editing videos like that, so give me a little grace, please. 69 in the chat. Now 75. Appreciate you guys for showing up to Desert Armory and More. If you could like and subscribe, we'd really like that. We do shorts of shooting, which we just did some today, so go ahead and take a look at those. Before you run off and look at that, please like and subscribe, and continue listening if you could. We also do shorts of exploring mines and old caves and stuff like that. Shorts of some of my handyman work. I'm a handyman, so appreciate you showing up. Like and subscribe if you could. It means a lot to us. We'll keep talking as you look at the guns on the other side. Yeah, stupid YouTube. When I go to flip the screen, they blocked it. They keep doing that. Yeah, Jerome M. Jelly of your smiley bones on my teeth. You aren't that old. Come on, man. Yeah, I was glitching when I went to switch from my face to the table. I think maybe it needs an update. When I do that, sometimes it just goes automatically to YouTube's homepage. Yeah, it's kind of a pain because then I lose people if it happens a long time, which it does sometime. 27, yo, I need old man dentures. What? Who didn't brush their teeth? Didn't your mama say to brush your teeth? Appreciate you guys coming, guys. Me? Oh, you didn't? Yeah, duh. Bruce, I won, but I'm going to give the stickers away when I hit 50 subs as a thank you. Oh, there you go. Drank too much Mountain Dew. Oh, I love Mountain Dew. Code Red especially. Hello, Mr. Sure. Simplify. Thank you for your service. Appreciate you dropping by. Haven't brushed my teeth in my life. Oh, but you're concerned about washing your hands? Hey, Tactical, I'm back for the other night. Yes, I appreciate you coming by. Hello again. You already had a sticker pack. That's why. Okay. Yeah, we tried getting on last night, Tactical. We were about 14 minutes in, and then we got abruptly shut off by YouTube. They said at 7 minutes or so, we touched a gun on live, and we're not supposed to do that. I didn't. I repealed it, and they said, nope, we can't. You touched a gun. It's your fault. So they docked me for 24 hours. Anywho. Hey, Justin Borton. How are you? Thank you. Hoorah! Semper Fi. Rah-rah! I sub. Appreciate you, Mr. Sure. My hands put things in my mouth, and I got to prevent the germs. Yeah, you do. Did you serve? I did not, my friend. I did not. My dad did. He was in the Army. My great-grandpa was in the Marines in World War II. My other grandpa was Air Force, and another one was Army. And I had a lot of other family in the military, but I have not served. I am the Lord's Army. I'm a Christian. Oh my God, that was loud. I'm sorry. I have my notifications on. Let's shut that off. There we go, guys. Not heading to any colleges soon, right? Digital Mirage. Let's not bring that up, okay, my friend? What firearms do you got? I got a lot. I probably have like 80 to 100. So I'm not sure how long you want to be here. Guys, take care of digital Mirage, please. Let's see here. What shotgun is that on the table? Justin, so what we have here is we got a Weatherby 20 gauge, and then we've got an old Sears and Roebuck. That's my good old faithful from a yard sale years ago. It's made by Winchester, actually. It looks identical to the Winchester 1200 beside it. Uh-huh. Thanks, Zeus. Appreciate it. He has the ones, but he has nothing more, sir. Yeah, you got a Barrett. I don't have any Barretts. I do have a sniper rifle. That's a 338 Lapua. It's a Ruger Precision. Let's see here. Do you got a 76 by 39? Yes, over here. A 7.62 by 39? Yeah, an AK. And I also have an SKS, which I just did some shorts of this afternoon, so take a look at them. How's it Japan dude with name? I can't read. Let's see. What did he say? I study English on the YouTube from Japan. Good for you, my friend. But yeah, it'd be a little bit hard. Who asked that? Somebody asked, what firearms do I have? Well, I can just go around the room, and that'll at least give you an idea what some of the stuff are that I have out. Mr. Sure. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, go ahead. Fire away, my friend. That's what we're here for. Hopefully we got an answer for you. What's your question, my friend? Mr. Sure. What about Xavier? I must not got that message. I never saw that message. We got a 7.6 by 39 too. Good for you. The Terrible Thief. What's going on, buddy? Do you do any law enforcement or anything along the lines of that work? I do not. I'm trying to think if I've ever done any of that. Or security or anything. I haven't. What's up, Mr. Terrible Thief? I don't remember if you were here before. Something with the name sounds a little familiar. Maybe I've seen you in some other chat. Appreciate you showing up, buddy. If you aren't, like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see here. What is your most favorite antique firearm, and which is your favorite modern gun? So my favorite antique firearm is, and it's my favorite lever action I own too. This is an antique model 92 lever action, chambered in 32 Winchester centerfire. It's made in 1895, so it's an antique. Yeah, it's really nice, I think. My favorite modern would either be, for rifles, would be my, right here, it's my AK-47. But for pistols, I don't have it out here because I was doing shooting with it today, is my TTI Canic Combat. Why'd you hide Xavier? My MOS 031 was rank E6 Staff Sergeant. Nice. Let's see here. Oh, that's why that one didn't work. Xavier's not a what you call it, buddy. He's not a troll. He's been on here many a time. Xavier, you're back on. Unfortunately, he didn't realize that. Means Independence Day. Got you. Happy birthday to who? Oh, it's okay. You didn't know. He's on a lot of the other channels too. What's your opinion on 6 hour, especially the P320? So I have a P320 M18, and I did the testing. Mine doesn't have the issue. That doesn't mean it doesn't have a problem, but the problem I see with SIG is they need to put their big boy pants on and confess their problems, and actually make their wrongs right, and you know, recall them all and give them the brand new 2011, right, for free. Happy birthday, Captain. 24. Bro, 24 days, and it's my birthday, and I'm 22. Oh, okay. Happy 22. Respect your work, mods. Let's see. I'm new to hunting. What's best caliber for a doe deer? Hillborn. So rifle-wise, I would tell you to get a Ruger if you don't have a lot of money, and it's a good gun. A Ruger American. Why is it so quiet? I'm not sure. I have my volume. I don't think I can change that on my end. A Ruger American in either a 6.5 Creedmoor, 270, 30-06, or 308. That's if you're gonna a good bolt action. But if you got a lot of brush, yeah, 30-30 would work pretty well. When I'm going buck hunting here shortly in mid-November, I'm going to bring my 270 Remington 700 as well as my 30-30 lever action. That way, depending where I'm at, I can use either one. Come up to people in my area. Oh, got you. It's a slug, good for taking down a bear. I would think it would be. I've been in the Marine Corps for about 10 years now. Good for you, my friend. Yeah, I don't know why it's so quiet. Ruger it is. Thank you so much. Yes, a Ruger American. You could get a Savage Access, which is cheaper, or a Savage 110. They're about the same price. But usually the Ruger American is a little better. And they're just, it's Ruger, so it's good. What's your favorite gun for hunting or bow? I don't have a bow. I actually just started hunting as in for big game. So I'm going to be using my 270 and my 30-30. Nope, never mind. I actually turned my phone down. Oh, okay. That'll do that. What's your thoughts on a DY9? Isn't a DY9 a Luger? What about your hunt with a 22? I did a lot of hunting with my 22 for like squirrels. Yeah, 270 is such a nice all around. Same with 30-06. Is a slug good enough for taking down a bear for self-defense? Yes, it would work. Yeah, my 270 is a bolt action Remington 700. It's either late 60s or early 70s. Well, I'm pretty sure, Liz, I've seen that DY9 or maybe it's BY9 on a Luger before. It's a Rock Island Armory, 9mm. Never seen one. Maybe some pictures, but depending on your range, you could use a 22 for coyotes. Possibly, definitely 22 Magnum. I used to hunt small game with a 22 LR. I have really nice Ruger. I've had a few years. Okay, yeah, here's a couple of them there too. Somebody asked for those. Who was it that asked for those? Ken Tomei asked for them. I know about Bobcats. Let's see. Do they make copper-coated slugs? Not that I know of. Yeah, so I got out of the Marines in 2020. Gotcha. Retired now, or maybe you were bored and did some other stuff? We don't see much of them. Hey, try to burn not mine. Welcome. Just grab a 30-06 1903 Springfield, low number, shoots great, and didn't explode. Try to burn mine. I don't know if you're new or not. Appreciate you coming by. That sounds like a neat gun, by the way. I like old stuff like that. Liz, let's keep that out of the chat, if that's true. I'm in a city limits, Xavier, so I can't hit the cow. Same with me. I'm not in city limits, but I'm on a 1 acre lot, and they're all 1 acres. I wouldn't be able to do that. More than a firecracker, bottle rocket, or BB gun pelican. Gotcha. No, I'm currently in law enforcement. Okay. LOL too, Liz. I got them from Jerome. No, you didn't. Zeus, come on, man. Let's behave. Xavier, I didn't know about the coyotes in your area, but the ones in my area won't drop like with a 22. Yeah, I don't think mine will drop with a 22 either, because I shot one with a 22 and it just left a blood trail and I couldn't find him. Jerome is a magical surgical mastermind. Not quite. A 22 Magnum would probably do a good job. 17 HMR with ballistic tips, they say good. What's up, Matthew? Byram, any good recommendations for an open carry Mauser C96 holster? Because mine's on its last leg, and I've been trying hard to find one for a while. Or for the Los Angeles. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate I support the blue, by the way. Anybody that's in law enforcement or military, I really appreciate what they do. Especially there in LA, bud. Mr. Matthew, have you checked with We the People? We the People, I really like theirs. Maybe check with them if you haven't. You're welcome. We the People holsters. I have 2 inside the waistbands. That's for my 380 bodyguard and 2.0 bodyguard. And my 365 SIG. I also have one exterior for my double stack TSIS. Have no volume. I've been in the LAPD for 5 years. Gotcha. Yo, what's up, Taco Man? That's Phoenix, by the way. My everyday carry as EDC would be a 2.0 bodyguard 380 or my 365 6-hour 9mm. Top right, turn your phone up, pal. Yeah, that's what you did, right? Just came to say hi. I might not be able to stay for long. That's fine, buddy. Use a Warrior Land Optics cut holster with the wingman attachment. Gotcha. Yackley Golf. Love the gun collection. Thank you, my friend. I believe you're new. Could you give that a like and subscribe if you could? Hey, what's up, Jim Bob Cooter? You're back. I was wondering if the people holsters were good. I really like mines. Round table. Does it look like it, my friend? You're the only hard part is it's for Mauser. Yeah, I know. I doubt if they carry anything. Maybe, I don't know. To be honest, maybe have you tried like eBay, Amazon, lightly used stuff on eBay maybe for Mauser C96? Possibly. Xavier, you do know that's Phoenix, right? He just renames himself off and on. My ADC is my Glock 45. I love it a lot. Nice. Xavier, my man. Western's back. A few years ago, World War Supply had reproductions of the C96 holsters. There you go. Did you hear that, my friend? Was it Brian? Matthew Byram. World War Supply. Check them out, my friend. My lady ordered the Warrior Land, like my IWB inside waistband holster for our Shield Plus, for her Shield Plus, but they ripped her off. Mine was $20 on eBay, but she got hers for 40. At least that was just my phone falling. My other one. Yeah, I got a backup this time. Amazon for an optic cut. Okay, how many mods are there? Right now there's 2 or 3 in the chat. Yeah, Matthew. I would check, yeah, like eBay, Amazon, and then like the site that Eastern Washington just said. It's the 2.0 on the table. Yes, it is, sir. Yes. Bloodsport Outdoors. Yes, that is the 2.0 and the 2 extra mags. I got a leather holster for the 2 extra mags and the gun with the gun for under 400 buckaroos. It had a couple rounds through it, and that's all. On duty, I carry FN59. Nice. Yeah, here's the LE edition because you can get the bigger mags. Would you pocket carry, Jerome? Actually, I actually do carry in my pocket a lot. No worries to whoever it was. Saber, what did you do? I'm in South Central. That's my area. Gotcha. Just super funny. Don't know what you mean. Bloodsport, I believe you're new to the channel. Appreciate you showing up. Thank you. Maybe you already are subscribed. I don't remember, but if you are, could you subscribe? And if you haven't, double tap the screen. We'd like that too. Okay, can you get a good grip on that bodyguard that looks small in person? Jim Bob Cooter. You'd be surprised. Once you pick it up, you're like, how does my hand fit this thing so well? In the happiest country in the world, no one can be happier than me. Good for you. Glock 36. Wes Skyleys, you are new. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. Mr. Wes, thank you so much for showing up. Glock 36. Nice. My buddy just ordered an NC model. Very excited to try it out. Nice. PC model, sorry. I'm on Sleeper Train on my way to home. Just woke up at 7 a.m. Sleeper Train. Hey, what's up, Llama? Appreciate you coming by, brother. They didn't kick us off yet. We've been on 43 minutes. I want a bodyguard before I get my G3C. A bodyguard, I'd say, is better. Unfortunately, there's 2 things I do not like about it. Or is it 3? The sights in the back is too big of a U, which they corrected on the performance model. The other one is it only has a little tritium sight in the front, not 2 in the back as well to line up at night like the 365 SIG does. The other thing is the mag pops out sometimes in your pocket because you barely push on the mag release and it goes out. Let's see here. On duty, I carry my FN59 and a Glock 22. My area is south. Yeah, yeah, you want 2, brother, in that area. Order ammo online. We can here in Arizona. California, where I used to live, you can, but you gotta get shipped in FFL. It's a mess. What y'all eat for dinner? Llama. G3C has its problems too, but man, that price is too good. Yeah, they are. They're a good price. Mine was a really good price. Like I said, it was under $400. Let's see here. My lady slide release is still too tight. Neither was compressed. Yeah, you're talking about that. And for SWAT, I use a staccato. Nice. Oh, so you help the SWAT a lot? 17 Gen 5. Bando NGM. Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate you showing up. Seth Craft says, I work at a firearm store, but honestly like the Springfield Echelon. Nice. Seth, I believe you're new as well. Appreciate you showing up. Echelon. I thought about getting an Echelon, and maybe if I want to spend a little more Prodigy. Codemon, welcome. He said, "What happened? You were in here the other day. What happened yesterday? YouTube kicked us off because we had allegedly touched a firearm on camera. We didn't. We repealed it. They said, yes, you did, and we got banned for 24 hours. You got both echelons. Nice, my friend. I'm going to have to head out, brother. Thanks for having me. You're welcome, Mr. Sure. And Simplify, my friend. Appreciate you stopping by again. Again, sorry, this is new for you. Not again. I'll appreciate you coming back. I'll say that. What is that shotgun on the table? There's actually 3 of them, my friend. So, Justin, we have a Weatherby 20 gauge. We have an old Sears and Roebuck I bought like when I was 20 at a yard sale here in Arizona for 50 buckaroos. It's an old Sears and Roebuck. It's made by Winchester. As you can tell, that one beside it is a Winchester 1200, and it's pretty much identical the way it looks. Love y'all, says Xavier. Just got a G19 the other day, but I'm still looking for a Can Combat or Rival. Nice. Everyone smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you, Zeus. Appreciate that. We will pin that message. There we go. Pin message. Thanks, buddy. Let's see. Milik Robinson, welcome. I don't have one of those. I do have a 30-06, but I don't have a Mauser chambered in that. Not sure why you're asking that question. We'll leave it for now. We won't kick you out. I'm not going to draw any conclusions from that one. You're just asking if I got one. If you say anything disrespectful, you will get kicked out. Stay safe and careful in this world. Yep. Appreciate you all showing up. 33 of you in the chat. Appreciate you. Sorry, my allergies and asthma bug me a little bit. That's why I cough off and on. My throat's a little bit. Ugh. I should get a drink of water. That'd help. You have the best collection. Thank you, Omni or Omu Edits. Appreciate you showing up. We got lots more. We have some not in the room because we did a shootout this afternoon. So if you want to see those shorts, let me know. Or go to my, whatever you call it, my channel. Do you think it was an easy shot with that type of gun? Yes, Malik. It would have been really easy. Anybody that could have just been on a range for an hour would have been able to shoot 149 yards, 147. Do you have any flintlocks? Okay, sort of. I say sort of because what it is, it's a percussion cap. So I have an old Sears, sorry, not Sears. I have an old Kentucky rifle right here that's a percussion cap. It's from 1820s to 1860s, somewhere around in there. All original, haven't done anything with it. Let's see here. Well, in my country, if I get a G18 with a license, everybody will freak out. That'd be cool to get a G18 or a G18C. I could barely shoot 5 yards, so it depends on the person. Well, a rifle's easy to shoot far. Easy shot. I have a pistol that shoots 200 yards. Yeah, I have a couple of pistols that can shoot 200 yards too. I've done with my 460 revolver that I just did some shots of, some shorts, but I did with my 460 revolver 150. Out of 5 shots, I shot it 3 times. That was another day, though. I didn't have my camera going. Legally blind. That's how my mom is, actually. She's considered legally blind without her glasses on. I got 20/80 vision, LOL, but I see. You hunt deers. We're going to do a whitetail deer mid-November. So, guys, if you subscribe and turn on notifications, you'll be able to see some of that happen, hopefully. I got myself a body mount camera and also the head mount, and which is what I probably should have used in my videos today instead of the body mount. And then I had one on a stand. I'm pretty sure deer is still the plural. Yeah, it is. It's either a singular or plural. 460 Roland. No, mine's a 460 Smith & Wesson, so it's a big old revolver. The 460 Roland, that's no joke. That's a nice gun. How would the bullet drop by shooting 200 yards with that type of gun? The angle he's at. The angle that it was caused the bullet to drop. Bloodsport. Unfortunately, it is not even in the room. I just shot with it today, and it's not in the room. It's not put away yet, so... If you want to see it, I have like 4 or 5 shorts of me shooting that. and some longer formats that are the better setup than just the shorts. Let's see. I have a 629 Classic. Nice, brother. The first time I shot 200 yards was with iron sights with my 30-30 at 8 years. Gotcha, Smith. That 30-30 there, I have it sighted in for 320. Sorry, 350 at about a 6-inch circle. That's pretty good for 30-30. I got a few black powder revolvers I use for catching cats when it's a blast. Gotcha. And Tackleman's back. Anthony Molish, do you have a Remington's 35? I do not. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. That's a 30-30, 44 mag, 25-35, 32 Winchester centerfire, and a 25-20. I keep seeing a muzzleloader flintlock for 300 at the fin feather. Anaki says, what's up? Well, we got back on, my friend. And for I know to you have, and it's pretty sure my range wouldn't allow it. Depends. Like my range, they allow black powder. They're like the guy will be like, what you shooting, or like he'll see that it's a black powder, or you have to tell them you have a black powder, so that way they have enough space just in case something happens. Yes, that is a 44 Magnum. It's a model 94, made in like late 60s, early 70s. It's outdoors. Well, that's perfectly fine. Like mine is outdoors. There was a guy the other day who shot a couple. Takes a while to set up. He was a little slow too, being an older gentleman. He did maybe like 6, 7, 8 shots, something like that. I could do that, Zeus. Not as much as you'd think. Oh, it's indoors. Oh, sorry. Yeah, indoors might be a problem. The onion cutter here. Yeah. You crying yet? 22 in you the chat. Guys, if you're new to the chat, we appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory More. Could you like and subscribe? We'd appreciate it. Do you own a Sega 12? It looks a lot like a Sega 12, my friend. Don Juan. It is right there. It's a copy of a Sega 12. It's got the big old 10 round on it right now. I have an 8, I think, and a 5 as well. Thanks for taking that one, buddy. We didn't need to see that one. Lynx, no, it's called a, that one's sold by Atlantic Firearms. I got it brand new, never fired, online on an auction for like 320 beans. Any M14s. Unfortunately, MP, we don't have one of those yet. Hey! Welcome, WP. Appreciate you coming by. You're new to the chat. Thank you. And right alongside, thank you, brother, for coming and dropping by. Fellow Arizonan. This guy's up north for me in Prescott, and I'm in southern Arizona. Otra Outdoors. Welcome to the chat, to Desert Armory and More. How are you doing this evening? And Don Juan, you are new as well. Appreciate you coming by. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. You missed my last message. It probably didn't go through. Earlier today, my tube mag flew out my Henry Mare's leg into the range floor downstairs in front of someone else, and they yelled, "What the bleep?" And he got a ceasefire, and range got to go grab it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, sorry. Got my boy dialed on that 30-6 a day for his cow hunt on the 10th. Nice. The 10th of October. Doing good, doing good. Just checking out the channel. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for stopping by. I just posted some shorts of shooting today, and I've got lots of shorts of shooting, of exploring caves and mines, some outdoor stuff, hiking. 10-10, gotcha. So my deer hunt is November, second week of November. So mine's a little after that. I think the first week of November is my friend's mule deer. I have a whitetail. Everyone please sub to me. I'm trying to get to 30 before the end of October. I'm doing a hand rival at 30. Hand reveal. A hand reveal. All subs are much appreciated. It's also my brother's B-Day. It's crazy. Did the deer bleep you off? No, those aren't actual deer, my friend. Those are just curtains. There's curtains. But we are planning on a deer hunt mid-November. Yep. Let's see. You got the Coos tag. No, I wish. That would be cool. Because that would be by my area as well as the down south a little further into Mexico. No, it's whitetail. They don't. I don't think they have that option. I didn't see it on the Arizona. For Mexico, they would. What calibers are the levers? So this is a 30-30 Rossi Taurus. This is a 44 Magnum, model 94, chambered in 44, made in the late 60s, early 70s. This is an early 1900s saddle carbine, 25-35, model 94. This is model 92, 32 Winchester centerfire, hex barrel, and that is made in 1895, so it's an antique. And that one is a 25-20. Late 1900s. Sorry, early 1900s. Good night, Taco. See you, buddy. Have a good one. Halloween been a few years. It's been since the ODs. Drugs are bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are. See you, Taco. I'm not going to sleep. It's 7 a.m. 7 a.m.? Have a good night, Taco. Sayonara is usually what that means. That means he's going goodbye or whatever, but I really like the hex barrels for some reason. It is still not night. Just means he might be going somewhere. It's morning for me. Okay, have a good day. Have a good morning. Bye. They're just prepared for the rest of the day. What? Someone unsubscribed? We got 2,175. Someone took one away. Hey, Queen. How's it going? ONG. Not sure what the ONG stands for. Appreciate you coming by, though. Oh, Nancy Drew? No, Oh, Nancy Go? Going, goodbye. Welcome to the chat, Queen. Appreciate you showing up. If y'all have any questions to what's on the table or around the room, maybe you got something else to share. We chat about everything, guys, not just guns. All sorts of stuff. All sorts. Jim Bob says it's 12:30 for me. My sister moved to Scottsdale and loves it. Oh, nice. I used to work in Scottsdale a lot. Right off of the Loop 101, where Westworld is, that huge, they do the auction yards there for Jackson Hewitt, whatever it's called, as well as the horse racing and roping there. I used to do a lot of tree trimmings over there. What's your highest capacity firearm? It would be that mag up there. It's like 70, 72, something like that. 2 people subscribed. Thank you, my friends. Appreciate it. Actually, maybe that was 3. Means a lot to the channel. Thank you all. That deserves a face reveal. Thank you for subscribing, whoever did. It means a lot to us, to Desert Armory and more here in southern Arizona. If you want to check out some more stuff, we just did some shorts of some shooting pistols, some big boys, and some military SKS, some other stuff too. We haven't posted everything. The way I have it, it takes a little bit longer to download everything, so that way I get 2 perspectives. Yeah. It's that is 762x39 for my SKS. Anyways, we also have shorts of hiking, exploring caves, stuff like that, outdoor stuff. If you like it, double tap the screen and subscribe. Thank you, folks. And YouTube is throttling us down. We only got 18 in the chat now. We had I think 35, 40 the most. Yeah, it's 762x39 is what's in there. Shower 62x39. Let's see if YouTube will let this go through. I do blacksmithing and leatherwork. I changed the name when I was close to starting my own channel, but life happens. Blacksmithing? Not sure why they wouldn't. Or leatherwork. I guess maybe if you're blacksmithing a firearm, they'd have an issue with that. But then you just tell them, well, it's black powder. That's not a firearm. They don't know the difference, just like with a pellet gun. Do you prefer hex barrel rifles or round? Most hex were older guns, and I really like hex barrel. They look cool. My little 25 caliber, it's a rimfire, which I shot that today too. Certain of them didn't work very well, but about the other half I did that I reloaded worked great. So I got to remember what load that was and load everything with that powder. It was still a little slow, so I could make it a little hotter. But that one is half hex, half round. It's a huge fat bull barrel because they use that barrel on 3 or 4 different cartridges for that year of a rifle. The flintlock I saw for sale was a hex barrel. So is this one over here by me. Is this Bayakho? Unfortunately, I'm not sure what language that is, my friend. It reminds me of a huge Allen wrench. Yeah, yeah, it would. Yeah, my percussion behind me is like that. Hey, what's up, Meme King? Welcome back. I think you were here quite a while ago. Appreciate you showing up again. Thank you. Means a lot to Desert Army More, the channel here. Mr. Meme King, GGG. Half round is the best of both worlds. There you go. Russian shotguns. No. That's a Weatherby 20 gauge. The other one's an old Sears and Roebuck model 200 made by Winchester from the 50s or 60s. And the one in the back is a Winchester 1200. No, he didn't change his name. He didn't change his name, my friend. Leave him in the chat. His name is actually that oddball language that you can't see. Some YouTube channels put their conversation in the beginning and their channel name in the back. Beautiful shotguns. Hey, Jesse, welcome back. How are you doing? I think you were on last night for that little bit, or maybe you're on the night before. Last night was bad because they kicked me off, unfortunately. They said I touched a firearm on camera, and I didn't. Appreciate you coming by, my friend. It's reversed. That's weird. Yeah, it is. That was last night. Okay, I'm sorry it kicked you off. You were probably wondering what's going on. But I did a short about it, a couple of them, because I was really irritated. Yeah, Jesse, you probably noticed the live we had last night abruptly stopped, like 14 minutes in when I was outside the room talking to my roommate that came in. I came back and then it was shut off. It said that I violated something, and it said I touched a firearm, and I'm like, what? Well, yeah, if you touch something or pick something up, you do. I didn't pick anything up. The only thing I could think of, they said it was at timestamp 7 minutes. It's like, well, I want to look to see what it is. I'm like, well, I can't. They deleted it. I can't even see it. So only thing I think of is when I pulled the cord out of my tablet, I said, I'm touching my tablet to unplug the charger or something like that. And I threw the cord up and over these, and it landed over here. And I think that's about the timestamp. What's up, Oak Rick? Winfield? Those are Winchesters. Make me like an elk portrait. There's one right there, my friend. Hi, Dada. How's it going? Well, we got on. YouTube unblocked me, unbanned me, whatever. Hey, Michael. Yeah. Same. Anything 2A content, they are not letting anybody through, and they're barely letting anybody come in. I think max I had maybe 40 people on tonight. The last couple of days, I mean, I've been having really good stuff. Hey, Arnold, welcome. How's Australia? Isn't that where you were, UK? Mental Woodburn. Ooh. You have a pistols? Yeah. So this is a 2.0 Bodyguard 380. That's a little 22. That's a Makarov. This is a little 22. And then in the safe, we have a whole bunch of pistols. And underneath the table, we have a few. In the vehicle today, I was shooting some, so they're still in the vehicle. Is a 12-inch barrel on a Colt Navy too much? That'd be cool, buddy. It's crazy how YouTube gun policies are so strict. Well, I don't mind that they're strict. I don't really care. What I don't like is when they say you touched something, you said you didn't, and they lie and say you still did, and then ban you. Block you off 24 hours. How do people do gun reviews and don't get banned? Because it's not a live, my friend. If you do a short or a long format, they don't care. But if you're doing it live because somebody unalived themselves on a live, yeah. How much for Makarov in your country? I got that at a gun show, but I do not remember what I paid for it. It's a Hungarian one from Hungary, so it's not like officially from, what would that be from? Russia. So I think I paid like $275. It looks like a PPK. A lot like a PPK, actually. But it's a bigger round because the PPK is a 380, which is what this thing is. That shoots a 380. Thanks. I've seen so many ghetto tubers holding Glocks with switches and drones on live, though. On a live? Yes, it's not Russian. No, it isn't. This is an FEG Makarov 9mm, but it's still the 9x18 Makarov round. You're Hungarian, right? Yep, that's what it is. A Makarov is 9x18. Yep. How do you like the Bodyguard? I really like it. There's like 3 things I don't. One is, see how it has a glowing sight in the front, but it doesn't in the back, versus the 365 does. So you can use it at night, line up the sights. The other thing, the back sight is way too big. The U is huge, which they fixed on the 2.0 Bodyguard Performance. The other thing I don't like is somehow the button for that mag release there, of course it sticks out on the other side, pops out and the mag's open. How do you like the body? Okay, I just washed my hands from. You should too. In my country, in Syria, the Makarov is 500. Wow. I got mine from a gun show for like, I think it was like 270, 275 cheeseburgers, beans, whatever you want to call them. Buckaroos. Syria, welcome, my friend. I don't think I've ever had anybody from Syria. I've had someone from Iran, Israel. Syria's a new one. I should start writing all this stuff down. How many people I have from different countries. It's really neat. I think it's cool. What time is it over there in Syria, by the way? Is it morning? Hamburger time. Oh, no. Oh, you're welcome. No worries, my friend. Appreciate you coming by. I think it's just really neat that people from way on the other side of the world are watching in, and I'm, 9:38 over here in the evening. You're probably way over there in the morning or later afternoon. 7:37 in the morning. Yeah. Can you replace the rear sight? You probably could with like the newer one, but I wish it had the little dots between it like the 365 does. Let's see, we got some problems here with. Sorry, guys, had a tickle my throat there. I'm from Ukraine. Oh, nice. It's a reference to metallocoplacy, whatever that is. A wee in the morning now. Okay. That little wood plaque next to the lever guns, I could make something like that. I got that off of eBay. Or Amazon, I mean. Sick as trash. Yeah, a lot of them are, my friend. Psycho Diesel, unfortunately, especially the M18 and M17. A lot of them have problems. What would be one you prefer? I have two SIGs, a 365 and an M18. I've had it for years. 375 in South Africa. You prefer Glock, Canic, Bodyguard, Smith & Wesson? What's your favorite, my friend? Psych Diesel? I need to get you some lemon tea with honey or a humidifier. Yeah, possibly. I have an AKM and 12 gauge shotgun and HS pistol. All this for 15. Nice. I have an HK Internals MP5. It's actually a clone of one, but it has HK internals. I don't have it out right now because I was using it to shoot today in some shorts. So if you guys want to see those shorts of me shooting it, that I actually don't have loaded yet. Smith & Wesson, nice. 365 is probably good too. They are. Wait, does YouTube let you pick up bullets? They do. They do. Mags, I think they're a little bit iffy on that with mags, especially if it's loaded. Because I've touched mags. I've heard it could be an issue. Not sure. I'm thinking of Springfield Hellcat Pro right now for EC. That is a good gun. I was debating between that or my 365 HK Good Pistols. Yes, they are. They're expensive, though. They're expensive. 34 of you in the chat. Like and subscribe if you could, my friends. My P320 discharged on its own inside my safe. Wow. Yeah, some of them do that. I ran the test on mine, and thankfully it hasn't done it, but does that mean it won't? So, yeah, it's mostly always in my safe. Every once in a while I'll take it out and shoot it. I've seen those a bit, but I'm worried about a lot of these thinner guns, like my latest Shield. It's hard to rack the slide. I can wrap my G3C back one-handed. Well, it's worn into. I heard the AK is so expensive in your country. Yeah, especially mine. Mine is, I paid like 1,300 cheeseburger beans, buckaroos, whatever you might call them, for mine. It's there in the corner. But it's because it's a Kalashnikov. So the Kalashnikovs are expensive. You can get other brands like cheapy ones for like $700-800 or cheaper. I could do it new. Oh, gotcha. I'm trying to think on mine, my 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson there, how easy it would be. John Wick press check. Gotcha. I've actually never tried that. But Ken told me you were in here, right? You still in here? You wanted to see the 2011. Unfortunately, I don't have out right now, but I do have the 1022s. The 2011 and 1911 I took off and took with me to the shooting range, and I didn't put them back. I'm sorry. What are those blue bottles on the safe? Oh, those are bluing. They're for bluing metal. Do you have any AR-15s? I do, Jesse. Normally it's next to the AK right there. But I did a shootout with it today. Hunting YouTube, what's up? Yes, that's a 380 auto right there. Yeah, I'm still here. So I was able to put your 1022s out this evening. Last evening when you were supposed to be here and nobody could be because they blocked me, YouTube. I did have the 1911 and the 2011 out, but I used them today on a shoot, so they're not out here. I'm sorry. What do you say the AK cost? What? 150? That is cheap. Hunting YouTube. Yeah, that's a 380. It's a 2.0 bodyguard. Smith & Wesson. There we go. 380. Forbidden Rutusin, whatever that is. It's okay. Oh, yeah, the Ruger 1020. I have one, and it's fun. Yeah, here's two of them. Yes, that's a Smith & Wesson. Yeah, this is the 75th anniversary one. Yeah, it is cheap, my friend. And then this one I bought used, but it was brand new. Still had the taggies on it and everything. Sancho, welcome, my friend. Is the 380 lethal? With the right rounds, it is. You wouldn't want. I mean, if all you have is FMJs, go right ahead. But yeah, I would definitely put hollow points. I mean, that's what I have in it. I have some Winchester PDX1s, I think they're called. They're really good ammo for 380s. How have you never taken Robitsuin? I have no idea what that is, my friend. A Marlin. I have one Marlin. Those. This is a Rossi, and from there up are all Winchesters. But I do have a Marlin bolt-action 12-gauge shotgun. This 36-inch barrel right there in the corner. Do I know RoboCop? I've seen one of them years and years ago. Does anyone know the customs cost for Syria for us? I know, right? Plus the other stuff they call it. Bought a Kalashnikov AK-47 for like it's called plated, and I bought it for like around $500-600. Oh, I think, yeah, there you go. It's the Cold Machine? I don't know. Believe it or not, I have a Smith & Wesson 960 Hunter knife. I wonder if it's an actually Smith & Wesson. I mean, I've seen knives that say Smith & Wesson on them. But, but I think they're made by somebody else. Bought an AK-47 Kalashnikov for $1,000, $6,000 on its bike plate. Oh, interesting. Should probably take those Ruger stickers off that rifle to avoid discoloration. Oh, good idea, DP. I never thought about that. They might already have some. I bought it used, even though it never was shot. You could tell because inside had no powder in there when I went to clean it before I shot it. Got that for like $275, $250, I forget. Rugers are expensive. And then this one is, I always wanted the stainless with wood stock, but they're kind of like a special thing, it seems, because I grew up using one like that. And no, I don't have dyslexia, I don't think. My brother did. But I grew up using a stainless with the wood stock, so I finally got one when it was on sale, and it's the 75th anniversary. Let's see here. We don't have 3.8 in series so much. We have 9mm and 7.65. What's 7.65? Probably a replica. A nice collection of the long rifle hole punchers. Thank you, Calvin. Oh, that one there? Yeah. That's a 338 Lapua sniper. Tritium. I think the front one's Tritium sight. Singular. The back they should have put in, but they didn't. I used to have a Ruger SR40. Nice. That looks like a Marlin 22 rifle. None of those are 22 on top. I do have a Henry lever action that's in the closet. Then I need to take to, what you call it? Back to Henry. It has problems. I used to have a Ruger. Oh, with night sights. Nice. Are you hunting? Yes, I do hunting. I did some dove the other day, and we're going to do a whitetail mid-November. Are you only heard about the 7.62 by 39? Well, they have a 7.62 by what 54R, and then they have the 7.62 by 25. Oh, my latest came with titanium sights and the red dot. I'm jelly. I want to go titanium sights from a G3. Okay, pistol caliber 7.65. Huh. That's an interesting round. I have to look that up. What do you mean? What's better for which, my friend? The 7.65 versus something else? Oh, fiber optics versus tritium. Was it one of them lose their glow after like so many years? Somehow they don't take the glow anymore. They'll crack and not work anymore. But maybe both of them do that. But yeah, I believe this one's tritium. And then my what you call it? My 365, it has them in the back too, so you can line them up at night, so you know where to shoot up and down, left and right. Ever heard of a 1022 takedown? Switcherman, I have. Appreciate you coming by. Think you're new to the chat. Appreciate you showing up. Most definitely appreciate the videos, live, shorts, and information. Thank you, Mr. Diesel. I like your name, by the way. Hey, FF Ordnance, FV Ordnance. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Did you do any loading or shooting today? A lot of us did shooting today. I did. Dang, you search about CZ70. Oh, a CZ70, is that what that is? So I have a CZ52 that shoots 7.62 by 25. It looks almost like a SIG bullet, but it's taller and skinnier, like a 357 SIG. Let's see. Most definitely appreciate the videos. Okay, thank you. Mongol, that's spelling. I'm sorry. Mangled. Okay, don't forget the 7.62 by 51. Yeah, there's that too. Tritium glows for 25 years nonstop. It doesn't charge. Gotcha. Let's see. We got some more sites here. I mean, loading. Not shooting this weekend. Back at it next weekend. Got you. Are you on every day? Jesse, yes. Although last night, like I said, we got kicked off because YouTube allegedly said I touched something and I didn't. So they banned me for 24 hours. Actually, it ended up being like 26 hours. No strike, though, thankfully. Let's see. Stephen Olivias, welcome to the chat. How are you this evening? Let's see here. How many guns do I have? I don't know. Somewhere around 80, 100 maybe. Are you test 7.62 by 25 ever? I have one, my friend. It's in the safe. It's a CZ50. I've done one short on it. James Regan, welcome. That's what happens when you mean no hate. Glad to see you doing better. Guys, sorry for that glitch. YouTube, I think my YouTube needs updated. It's having problems. Good caliber. Yes, it is. I really like them. That's what happens when you're mean. When you're mean. I wasn't mean, my friend. Yeah, they were mean. Are you into tactical stuff? I don't really have a lot of stuff. I don't like these contents. What you mean, Mr. G? You don't like my face? It's go about 480 más o menos. Huh, interesting. What's your most expensive gun you own? If I had to replace it, it would be, even though I got it for cheaper, would be that 338 Lapua sniper with that Vortex Venom, what do you call it? Scope. Sam Cooper, I don't remember you asking anything about an egg before. I'm still here on the egg question. What is your favorite and why is hard-boiled always bad? I like hard-boiled, but I prefer easy over. 7.62 by 53 Belgian Mauser, nice. 54 Mauser, but both are actually the same cartridge. Really? Let's see here. Thanks, buddy, for taking away G. The other guy was okay. No, you're cute. I don't like weapons. Okay, Jerome looks like that scene in the movie Step Brothers where Farrell was a lumberjack and he busted into his therapist's office. Are you have BKM? I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. The biggest non-mounted gun I ever shot was a 9mm Magnum. Nice. Nice. My next most expensive it would actually be what I actually paid the most for is this double barrel shotgun. It's a Beretta Silverhawk 10 gauge. Oh, not a big hard boiled guy myself, but yeah, over easy is always great, especially with some toast. Oh yeah. Now I like hard boiled to make deviled eggs or whatever they call them, stuffed eggs. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Zeus. Exactly like Zeus said. Deviled eggs are very good. I like them. Spread a little paprika on them. Oh yeah, they're good. I could go for some right now. Making any? I'll take some. Excuse me. BKM Russian machine. Never heard of it, I don't think, my friend. I will make an exception for a deviled egg, that's for sure. Yeah, they're good. Put mustard and mayo. Yep. Mix it up together with paprika. Oh, but you hate paprika. Okay. 59 of you in the chat. Could you all subscribe and double tap the screen if you have not? We'd really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. I have one in my work. Nice. Mason, welcome back. How are you? Is that a Smith & Wesson? It is, my friend. Oh, what do you think about the Beretta S92s? I like Beretta 92s. I don't own any. I almost got one of the tactical ones that were the stainless and black. It looked really neat. Most expensive handgun is not here. I used it today on a short, so it's in my vehicle still. It's my 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum revolver. What's up, Trent? How's it going? My lady likes peppery, so I make them half and half. Gotcha. I'm the chief of police. Trent, I think you're new to the chat. Appreciate you showing up. Desert Armory more. Like and subscribe if you could. We'd really like it. Appreciate you. Jerome, you should get the PT92. It's pretty close to the 92, but has the safety on the frame instead of the slide. Gotcha. Still has the decocker, though. Why did you get a violation? Mason, I don't know. They said I allegedly touched a gun on Firearms. On camera. And they said it was timestamped 7-something, but they let it go another 7-something minutes. Then shut it off when I wasn't even in the room. And the only thing I can think of is when I unplugged my tablet, I reached over and said, I'm unplugging my tablet, I'm touching my tablet, something like that. No guns, YouTube. Pulled the cord and tossed it across, and it landed on the butt of the gun. That's the only thing I can think it is. And so they didn't give me a strike, but they shut me off for 24 hours. I shot an M2 Browning in the Army, but it's heavy with a tripod and doesn't really kick, just kind of jarring. Gotcha. Have you ever shot a Colt Python? I have not, Switchman. I don't think. Or was that a Colt 44 Magnum? It might have been. They're at the gun store or gun place. Some guy let me use it. What do you think about Beretta F9? I have it as secondary gun. They're nice guns, my friend. 92s are really nice. Hey, Trent. He says, good man. Thank you. Let's see. Smith says we need to stop talking about food. It's making me hungry again. I already had 8 chili dogs. I haven't ate anything yet for supper. I got hamburger in the sink thawing out. Yeah, guns are a sketchy thing on YouTube. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're following the rules. They'll say you aren't. You plead your case. They still say you did it or you're in the wrong. And yeah, I eat while I sleep too. I do in my dreams a lot of times. I had just joined, and the next thing I knew it said you had a violation. I was so confused. Yeah, it made no sense. I'm sorry, Mason. Yeah, I knew you just joined. That's YouTube. And of course you were watching, so you knew I wasn't touching any guns. Thing is, when I went on YouTube's X page, they said if you don't like the outcome, message there, and I did. And they're like, oh, well, then send us the URL so we can redo it, so we can look at it again. I said, well, how can I? They deleted my message. I can't even go to the timestamp. They said I violated something and even see myself what they're meaning. They haven't responded back. We don't have an M2 in Syria. Or maybe we have a DSHS 12.7. Sounds interesting. You sell where anything except the insurance service. They are not for sale, my friend. I will look it up and find the name of. If you ever shot the revolver from Fallout. No. I don't even know what guns are in Fallout. I don't play video games. I think they have a TV series of it too, right? Which I've never seen. Do you like Wilson Combat? I think they're pretty neat. My local pawn and gun shop has a Has a Wilson Combat 9mm. Beautiful shotguns. Thank you. Let's see. Well, at La Watt, he knew it was a game. Not sure what you mean, buddy. What that is. At La Watt. Can we see in the safe? Mason, I did the other day, and I don't know, maybe that was when they said I touched something. So unfortunately, I'm not going to mess with the safe today. I'm going to kind of play it easy the next couple days, try to keep my hands out of the screen as much as I can, other than like right up front. Obviously, they know I'm not doing anything. So unfortunately, no. The Magnum Research BFR. Yeah, I have one. I have a Magnum Research BFR. I just shot it today and did some shorts of it. It's a 500 in a 4570. Okay, so mine is the same size cylinder. It's the BFR frame, and then they drill the cylinder out different sizes, either to 500, a 3030, 4570, and then put a different barrel on it. AT, you should try the tube you can eat for 10 hours straight. Yes, I have a 500 Magnum. It's a BFR Magnum Research. So the same company that makes the Desert Eagle. I don't have a Desert Eagle though. Hey, welcome back, Mr. Sure. Sure's back. Bought a 1913 SKS today. Nice. Mine is a 1952, 53. I shot that today too, by the way. And I put that on the shorts. 51 in the chat. Guys, I don't think all of you are subscribed. Could you please? My mom just got a 38. Bless her heart. Good for her. Is it powerful enough to shoot the 38 specials, hopefully? Because the 38 specials is what you want, like the plus P, I should say. Because 38 could be a little light, but if it can handle the plus Ps, they're almost as hot as a, what do you call it? 357. Although I have some plus P plus law enforcement's only I got from a gun show. Jerome has to read the rest of the comments in the APU for the Simpsons account. I have no idea what you mean, buddy. What's your favorite carry? I actually have two of them. One's on the table right there, 2.0 Bodyguard. I carry that one in my pocket quite often. If I want to have one on the side because it's a little bit heavier, is my 365 SIG. You now know about Browning high-power pistols. I don't have any, no. Indian account you do is very funny. Accent you do. Would you like to do your Google account? Thank you. Come again. I can help you with the Google account. You don't know APU. Apu. Oh, from Simpson? Yeah, I know him. A little bit. I've seen their shorts in little formats on YouTube. I don't know. She said it was a high power, but I never looked at it. Yeah, if it says like 38 special plus P or something like that, or what is a good raffle you can get for deer hunting that's not costing you $400 that you can buy? I believe a Ruger American might be about that price, or definitely like pawn shops or used places. I got my 308 Savage Axis Gen 1 for less than $4. What do you think about cheap 380 pistols? Let's see, cheap 380s, like what? Like what brand? But high powers claim to fame with the 9. Yeah, they are 9mm. Burst of Thunder is decent Mason. What's flavor shotgun? Trent, so we got a couple of them. We got the Weatherby 20 gauge right there. The one in between is an old Sears and Roebuck Model 200, modeled after the one behind it, which is a Winchester 1200. Those are both 12 gauges, and that one is a 20. Brother spent casings on the table. Oh, those right there? Yeah, those are, I just shot those today. Those are 22 shorts. I shot a little dinky pistol. IKEA says, nice selection. Thank you. I'm wary of this comment. Bro, those spent casings on the... Yeah, I know. They're spent because he drank all the rounds out of them like a escargot. Escargot. Thanks, IKEA. I think you're new. Appreciate you coming by. Could you double tap the screen and subscribe? Really appreciate it. To Desert Armory and more. Yeah, but do you ever find the bullets from those casings? I'm not sure why I would want to. They're little 22s. Hey, Raging Bullet, welcome. I have a Star Spanish pistol, or you know it. I have a Star as well. It's a Star Firestorm or something like that, or Fire something. It's a 9mm. It's really heavy, especially when you load it all the way up. Even though it's a small gun, fits good in the hand. Ready for the zombie apocalypse and Civil War. Yeah, right. Let's see. Are you AM is R? Zeus, what in the world are you typing? I have a Bursa, but I want something that holds more and a full size. Gotcha. I have a Star Model B. I don't know what model mine is other than that it's the Fire something. My local pawn and gun actually has some stars as well, but they're not the same as mine. They're something else, a little bigger. I already have a little handful of them. Of what, my friend? Bullets? Or those little spent casings? I want an FN57. IKEA, I have one. It's in the safe. I have an FN57 and a PSA Rock 57. Yeah, they're set. Yeah, they are heavy, especially when the mag's full, and it only fits 7, I think. I sold my Bursa for the G36 in 9mm because it's cheaper to practice with. Then 380. Yeah, it is. You're right. 380 is expensive. The 45 ACP 230 green bullet because I go to the range, and then after I'm done, I just let's see what this is. Where'd it go? Oh, he disappeared it. I was just reading it. Also holds 12 rounds instead of... Okay, nice. Also, what's your favorite primary and secondary? I have a 2.0 Bodyguard in my pocket. And it's the one that's on the counter right there. And then a 365 SIG. Damien, welcome. Let's see, Burst did the opposite. Okay, gotcha. Captain Hook, I go to the range and find them all over the ground, like all the bullets from the 45 380 grain full metal jacket. Yep. Yeah, well, those don't really distort. Versus the 22, they're copper plated with lead, or they're full lead. Get a PT92 Mason in RS 12 round Brita clone. Oh, there you go. Yeah. There was someone in the chat of D-Bosses this morning that was saying, "You're one of those guys that call the PT90 a clone of the Beretta M9," and then someone else, he hid somebody else. "Oh, you're one of those guys that call an AP5 a clone of an MP5. They're totally different." I'm like, well, that's what I have. I have an MP5 that's a clone of one. It's an AP5 by Century Arms, but it does have HK internals. How much for 7.62 by 39 rounds in Syria? We bought a round for 30 cents. They're a little more than that here. I would say they're probably, on average, between 50 and 75 cents a round. My Shield Plus is 15 rounds. Nice. Damien, that deserves a face reveal. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Double tap the screen if you could. Guys, those who aren't subscribed, could you follow Damien's example and subscribe as well? It means a lot to the channel. It's been fun. Have a good night, and God bless. Same to you, Eastern. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I'm going to head out. My connection is too unstable. Have a good night, everybody. AT, Mr. Smith, thank you for coming by again. I'm Fact Seeker. Appreciate you coming by. I think I remember you in here before. I have a CZ P10F. What's the difference of a P10C? I think I've seen the P10C. 22 with one in the chamber, but I want something like a 380. Gotcha. What do you think of the P10C ported? That's what I was just talking about. Endless Zoner. Do they make a ported one? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. My local gun and pawn has a P10. Round in Latin America is around 25 cents for 20, 50 cents for 9mm, and $1.20 and up for everything else. Oh my. 25 cents for 22. Gabriel, welcome to the chat, by the way. And wages are $300 a month. Everyone like and subscribe. Jerome is an awesome guy. He cured my irritable bowel disease and sold me his left ear. Dude, no, I didn't. The bullet is still intact, but it's kind of smooth on the top. Is it safe to reload and shoot? I've wondered the same thing, my friend. The Ruger LCP9 Max is a great 380. Yeah, it is. I hear they are. It's the Beretta F92, can shoot 147 grains. Nice. Do you like revolvers? Yes, Damien, I have a whole bunch of them. They're just not out today. I have like 16 revolvers. I shot 2 of them today in shorts, if you want to see those. A 460 Magnum and a 500 Magnum. Let's see here, my friends. trying to turn my tablet on. It shut off on me. Let's see here. Bro, what do you say? Bro, that thing had a lot of power. It hit the steel. And it made it smooth. Yeah. I want a Beretta Cheetah. Yeah, those are pretty neat, but it's not worth buying another 380. I like that it's optic cut and smaller than a full-size Beretta without losing much of the cool shape or full size. Damien said hi. Thanks, buddy. Beretta Bobcats are so ugly. I don't know. Isn't this one pretty similar? With the tip up? Beretta Jaguar, though. Yes, that is a Mauser. This long one right here is a Mauser. It's from Turkey. It's a 1938. Let's see. The P10C is just a compact. Gotcha. What about the Jericho? I think the Jerichos are pretty cool. I don't own one. I've never shot one. That thing had a lot of power, plus the 500 Magnum, able to finish you off if you got hit by it. Yeah, I do more than finish you off. The ones I shot today were jacketed hollow point, and when they hit steel, I mean they just splat. Now the trigger guard on the Bobcat is weird, just like a large lever loop on a lever gun. It just doesn't hit right. It does look weird. Hey, Russell. Where's Russell? You said, hey, Russell. Oh, there he is. Sorry, buddy. I scrolled right over you when you said, hi, Mauser. About a Mauser if I had one. Russell, welcome to chat, buddy. Appreciate you coming back. Russell new mod. He's a good dude. Bro, but the thing is smooth. It's still intact. It just hit the steel and bounced right off, and I found it like 15 yards away like steel. Asthma's tight again, just like normal. The Glock 43 is 9mm. Yes, it is. Yep. Believe so. Does Glock make any 380s? Just watch the shorts. Nice 460 Magnum. Thank you. So I have a few of those that I did at the shorts. I did one of a mag dump or cylinder dump. And then I did one with just normal shooting. And then I have another one where I shoot the 3 rounds that it shoots. The 45 Colt, the 454 Casull, and the 460. The 42 is. Okay. I don't think I'm spelling it right. Possibly. Glock 42, they're making 380 as well. Okay. See, I don't know a lot about Glocks. I'm not a huge Glock guy, so. What about the Casull? Oh, the 454 Casull. Yeah, my 460 shoots those. Yeah, it's not spelling right. It's Casul, I think. My grandpa had I think it was a Ruger Alaskan. That was in the 450. Do you like the 1911? I love my 1911. I have 2. One's a double stack, and the other one's a normal 1911 A1 military spec. Hey, you're welcome. Anytime I see a Glock, I expect worries. We love the Mauser so much in Syria. Only the boss can buy one. Are they really expensive? Dudes in my range with Glocks always full auto, even though it's not allowed. Yeah, see, my range used to be full auto was fine, as well as 50 cals. Then they quit it because insurance didn't want them to have it anymore. See, I'm not a Glock guy either, but I like the 42 and love the 43. I'm a Ruger guy. Gotcha. My everyday carry Syria is 1911 chambered 45 speed. What is the best type of self-defense RAM? Basically, I use full metal jacket for the range. Gotcha. Can you show the 1911? Damien, I don't have it here. It's in my vehicle still because I did a shootout with it, so unfortunately I don't have it with me. I like the Glock 20. I know you have one. Do you like yours? It's okay. It's so blocky and big, which is like most Glocks, but even more so on a 10mm. Let's see here. About 6,000 for a Mauser? Dude. How is the 454 Casull for kick? It's pretty spicy. My grandpa's was a smaller barrel, so they kicked even more. But my real hot 45 Colt Plus Ps that are 1,000 foot-pounds of energy are just barely less than the Casull. Dude, earlier with the Glock and drum hit everything but the bleeping target. Somehow I didn't get kicked out. I left before the hurt ones. Red Baron! Where's your AKs? Welcome, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while in here. Appreciate you coming by. I have one AK. I'll show you. The AR is not in here because I did a shootout with it today, but AK's right there. It's a Kalashnikov. Can you get canceled for picking up a firearm alive? Yes, you can. See, Captain Hook, that's what they said I did yesterday and blocked me. I repealed it because it stopped at like 14 minutes alive. I repealed it. They said, nope, you did touch something. They didn't even have time to even re-look at the video because they contacted me like less than 2 minutes later. Anyways, he hit the target carrier, so probably got charged $40. Yep. Yes, he knows not to touch them. Right. And I still didn't touch any on that video. Touched nothing on camera or nothing. And they blamed me and said I did and blocked me for 26 hours. Favorite rifle for the bolt action right there, 338 Lapua. Lever action would be that second one down right here. It's a Model 92 made in 1895. Chambered in .32 Winchester centerfire. I don't know why the only Glock I like is the G19 and G26. I like the 19s and the 17s for a Glock. I've never shot one though. What's your biggest caliber? Yeah, right now, like on the shelf. So the 338 Lapua is the biggest one I have in the corner there, but this is actually technically a bigger because it's a 5.77 caliber. I also have the 500 Smith & Wesson. I don't have a Jericho, but I have a Baby Desert Eagle in 40. Nice. From Israel military, that nickel plated, which is pretty similar to Jericho. Yeah, it would be. Glocks are like the Jordan shoes of guns for them hood type. I'm happy because I found your channel is good. Thank you, my friend. I don't know what your name is. It's in a weird writing. Other than that, appreciate you showing up. Bought a Mauser for $200. Recently? Mason, recently, that's a steal. I think I paid $420 for that one. And that was bought with this one, because originally that was $500. And I said, I'll buy the Mauser. Sorry, I'll buy this if you throw the Mauser in for such and such. What's the biggest caliber on your shelf you have? I just mentioned what those would be. I mean, I got 8 gauge shotgun up there. That's the biggest I have. Can you give me a size comparison of 50 BMG to 500? Where's that 50 BMG? I don't know if I can find that. I have an old 50 BMG, but I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's on the shelf over there. I'll get them for you. I will get those for you. Let's see, a size comparison 500? Got a 500 sitting up here? Oh, yeah, I do. All right. I'll show you 3 different ones. All right. YouTube, we're not touching guns. These are just bullets, and you're allowed to touch bullets. 50 BNG, the second one over is 338 Lapua, and that's a 500. Do you have a flintlock? Damien, I have a percussion, which is that last, this hex barrel right here. It's a percussion Kentucky rifle from 1820 to 1860. 3 weeks ago. Wow, dude, where did you get one for $200? Yeah, that would be really cool, right? You can get me one. My name is Abdul. Thank you, welcome. What's the biggest caliber you shot? 338 Lapua for a rifle that I have. Paid more for a Mosin Nagant. Yeah, those are expensive too. I have one of those as well. If he celebrated Hanukkah, he could get 8 guns instead of 1. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully I answered your question there, Damien. I'm a little behind because I was showing people what I had. Glock's not hood, but they use it in the same reasons for reliable, and that's not a good gun owner's fault. Yeah. Smash that like button to help Jerome on that YouTube algorithms. Bro, why is the bullets not shiny, but the newer ones are? Well, that 50 caliber has been sitting around. It's got dented all up. And so someone drilled a hole in it so no one would fire it and emptied it out. That's why it's all, well, brass gets tarnished. I don't blame the gun for the culture. I blame the culture because it's like iPhones. I shot a 23 millimeter in ZU-23. Cool. Do you hunt a lot? I'm starting to, Damien. I just started doing hunting, as in bigger game. I have a whitetail hunt planned mid-November. So if you guys subscribe, you'll be able to see that and turn the notifications on. Buy the same gun over and over for the status. Right. My cousin needed some money and would not let me give him more for it. Oh, it was from your cousin. Yeah, family deals don't count, my friend. Is there a high chance when your guns get a scratch? Does it bother you when your guns get a scratch? It does. Is there a high chance that bullet is really loose? On the 50 cal? I'm not sure. You know what? That's fair, but they are also used by police and military. Are you in the Army? I am not. Fact seeker, what's... So cartridge goes both ways. Yeah, about the Glocks. Yeah, you're right. They've been putting it sideways and popping them. Yeah, man, we in the hood. Hey, they like their 1911s too, man. There's a 50 cal kit card. I don't know. I never shot one. They're supposed to. You do double hand, man. You're sideways, better. And Sancho, police here for M&P 9s. Gotcha. Yeah. A lot of them do. Yeah. They had the M&P 40s for a while. Some of them. They traded them in, though, a lot of them. What's up, my friend? Dewey Desteriant Pacem Paracart Belom. Do they have Bluetooth for bleep recordings? I'm not sure what you mean, my friend. They had to get rid of their SIGs. Yep, they did. Some of them had them. The sideways stopped away. Yeah, right? The sideways, man. Captain Hook, bro, I have a lot of air boxes of ammo because when I shake them all, they're empty. They only have the bullet and the primer, no powder charge. Oh, is that what you were telling Kenrod about earlier? Hey, durable rifle, what's up? You're new to the chat, I believe. Appreciate you stopping by to Desert Armory and more. Could you like and subscribe? We'd really appreciate it. Oh, you've been on, I guess. Dang, you got like 500 more subs. Possibly. Appreciate you coming by. Do you own a wallet pistol? Oh, I don't. You're talking about like a life card? I already did. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Empty ammo. Well, it happens. It happens. No, I don't have a life card or the switch or whatever it's called. Or the pen, that's a little one. Are you think the Star Pistol will look like 1911? Mine doesn't. My Star Pistol doesn't look like a 1911 because it's smaller. And it doesn't have the... It has a small beaver tail, but it doesn't have the back trigger safety by the beaver tail. Got a 10 mil. I do, my friend. It is inside the cabinet. It's a Glock 20. 10 mil. Is that common to have no powder charge in your box of ammo? I've never had that problem. So just make the primer go off. What is the pump on the table? So we got a couple of them, my friend. That is a Weatherby 20 gauge. It's pretty much brand new. And then, even though I got it used. And then the one next to it's an old Sears and Roebuck, model 200. And it's made by Winchester, which is the model 1200, which is beside it, the Winchester 1200. Those are both 20 gauges. Star Model B is so much look like a 1911. Okay, yeah, mine doesn't. You did a short appearance in my friend Veronica's live. I did? Possibly. Probably did. I think Glocks are going to be banned in California soon because they can be fitted with a switch. The thing is, the switch is already illegal in that state, so it makes no sense. Mason, I have one. I have that 10mm that's a Glock 20. Damien's back. I have to go. Bye. Goodbye, my friend. Do you like the clone, like the Ruger RXM? I have handled one. I've never shot one, like in the gun shops. I like it. It looks neat. Why get a switch when you can get an FRT, right? When you can get a fart. Yeah, you can get a fart. That's a good typo arrow. You just made my night. When you can get a fart. Yeah, just eat enough beans. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome back to the channel. How are you? I believe you were here another time. Switch is like a... I think you can stick on a clock to make it full pew-pew. Full auto. I was meaning shotguns. Sorry, I should have specified. For what, Mason? Where you at? Oh, yes, I do have some 10s. Yeah, I got a few of them. So this one right here is my favorite, most expensive shotgun I ever bought. Most expensive gun I ever bought. It's a 10-gauge Beretta Silverhawk, made in Spain, 1960s. This is a 10-gauge single shot, New England arms, made by H&R. And this is a 10-gauge lever action 1901, made in 1901. And this is a 10-gauge double barrel by H.J. Stevens. Russell Nintendo, asked you yesterday but forgot. What's your everyday carry? One's that one right there. 2.0 Bodyguard. The Smith & Wesson. And the other one is a 365 SIG. Have you seen the new 22 that comes with an FRT? That comes with one? Haven't seen one that comes with one. What is that blue bottle paint? Oh, the bottles? That is bluing. That's for bluing rifles. That doesn't come with one, buddy. The TX22 does not come with one. You have to buy it. And it's not that expensive. I don't think it comes with it. Yeah, see, it doesn't come with it. Indonesia. Welcome from Indonesia. Guns are dangerous. So are people, Mitchies. People are just as dangerous. Actually, they're more dangerous because they're actually what makes the gun dangerous. The gun is perfectly fine by itself. When a person picks it up and uses it wrongly, that's the person's fault. The lever action is bad beat. Thank you. One comes with it. You need to lock those up. Somebody kick him out, please. Mitchies. What's up? Let's see. Do you remember how much the AR-15 cost? Kind of want to get one, but can't find a cheap one. Did you try PSA, Palmetto State Armory? PSA, they're cheaper. Yeah, Zeus, take them out. Good to see you back, says Green Hood. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Hi, chat and Desert. I like the assortment you have. Octo colored. I think you're new to the channel. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you for coming to Desert Armory. Tongue twister. Desert Armory and more. Sorry, guys. I didn't have supper yet. Anyways, means a lot. Could you like and subscribe? We'd appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Do you have any tracers? I do not. I might not. I might have misunderstood him. Who knows? Hey, Hood Smoke. Seuss, my old friend. Thanks for taking him out, buddy. Durable, not yet. Hood Smoke is my best friend. He gave me his hair in a transplant for my male pattern baldness. Yeah, he did. I'll check, thanks. Russell, go eat your hamburger drum. I don't have one yet. Well, the hamburger itself I'm going to fry with some eggs probably. It tastes pretty good. Oh, what do we got? We got a whole bunch of chats in also. Also, they are trying to pass a law where you have to pass background checks to simply buy a barrel. Oh, I heard about that. Sancho, I was like, you got to be joking. A durable rifle, look at M&P for a cheap AR that runs well. Mine is close to 10,000 rounds. So mine is a Delton. I paid like $778 for it. You should keep your room locked for the children don't come. I don't have any children. Plus, these aren't all out like this. I set them out for the show. Kind of looking the 300 blackout and Danny Defense. That sounds cool. Oh, I have a question I want to know your opinion on. Go ahead, buddy. Mason Ayers, thank you. Why is self-defense so complicated in Arizona? Complicated? I didn't know it was. Hey, any 38 revolvers? Ask for a friend. I have a 357 Magnum that shoots 38s. And then I have like 3 guns that shoot, or is it 2? That shoot the 38 Smith & Wesson long. Sorry, 38 Smith & Wesson short. Or I'm mistaken. Actually, Jesse, our gun laws are really nice. Like, we have constitutional carry. Like, you can have your gun outside, you can have it in your pocket, you can have it down your shorts, whatever. Well, not too far down. I got my barrel online, but yeah, some states you can't have a barrel that doesn't have a serial number matching the gun. Really? Wooten DeVos, what's up, buddy? Everybody check out Green Hood Smoke. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Any 32s? So I have some 32 Smith & Wesson shorts and 32 Smith & Wesson longs. He sells cool smoky stuff. Yeah, he does. My cousin lost his daughter because she was playing in his pistol. Well, I hate to say it, but that's kind of his own fault for not having it locked up properly. I'm sorry, like the gun itself was fine, but you leave things unlocked. Like the law is, if you have children, you have to have them locked up. Florida gun laws are awesome. Let's see, the AR-15 I found $600, which is relatively cheap, but I only got like 200. You won't be able to find an AR for $200, not even if you build a cheap one. Ohio is more lax than Florida. That sounds wild. Ohio seems lean, such a restrictive state. I don't think you will find an AR for 200. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Even if you built one, because like you can get a lower. Used to be able to get lowers through Anderson, was it? For what, like $80 or less? Yes. You don't do the safe rolls. Oh, I gotcha. What's up, Wanton Devos? What would you say is your best shooting handgun? Wanton Devos, my best shooting handgun, or one of them, is my TTI Combat Canic, as well as my other Canic. That's a Signature Series SFX Meta. And then my double stack TISA shoots really well. I've had an M4 500 and wondering I should save up for it. An M4 500? Yeah. If it's an actual M4. Hey, Alec, what's up? I have a 9mm pistol and 12 gauge shotgun, live in a state with assault weapons ban. What would you recommend I get next? Ugh, so you can't get an AR or an AK, huh? That sucks. Do you have a little 22? I'd suggest getting one of these like I have on the table here. Just like a little 1022. They're one of the most reliable 22s there are. They're just fun to plink around with, you know. We don't even ride a bicycle without insurance or license, but we can have guns all with willy-nilly Marika. Yeah. Pop out, rock out, bars. Hey, there he is again. Dallas, welcome, buddy. Thank you for coming by. Subscribe. I believe you're subscribed. Could you double tap if you haven't? I wish I was a person to elaborate more in detail. For what, Jesse? For which? I'm sorry, I'm losing track what you're meaning. My cheapest one that I built was 450-ish, yeah. What's up? Hug my left bleep. Why was you shut down yesterday? Okay, so we went for what? 14 minutes. And when I went out to go talk to my friend at about 14-minute mark, I came back and into the room and the chat was shut down and it said that I violated guidelines. And I'm like, well, where at? And it said at like 7-minute mark or so, I violated YouTube's channel laws by touching a firearm. I'm like, I didn't touch any firearms. The only thing I could think of is when I reached over to pull my charging cord out of my tablet, and I said, I'm touching my tablet, I'm pulling out the cord or something like that, that they thought when I tossed the cord and it hit the guns that I touched the guns. So I repealed it and said, no, I didn't touch any guns. About 2 minutes or less, they didn't even take the time to watch it to the 7-minute mark. They said, nope, you touched a gun, you're blocked for 24 hours. I'm like, what? Can't do anything about it. And I'm like, well, what can I do? The thing they did say is you can repeal it again through X on YouTube's channel. So I tried there and they said, we'll send a UR of the video so we can proof do it. And I'm like, well, I can't. They totally deleted it before I even got to see it. So I can't even prove that I didn't touch anything. They haven't said anything. Get an SKS in advanced state. There you go. Or the bolt action 556 that CCMG makes, or whatever it's called. Do you remember how AR-15 want to get one but can't find a cheap one? Don't know what you mean, buddy. I think you can't have a semi-auto 22 if you can't have an R. No, they're exempt. Rimfire's exempt, my friend. Alec, also looking to bolt rifle. They're cheap and can shoot that. Yeah, I have a 22 that my dad got for me. It's a 22, at least 80-year-old. Nice. My 1022 was illegal in Illinois. What? That is crazy. Referring to my comments earlier. I don't know what you meant, Jesse. Sorry, I'm behind on my chat right now. What do you think about SAR 9 Turkish pistols they want to give us and take the F92? I would say keep the F92. They're better than a Turkish. What the bleep? There are many videos with gun shooting. Well, Alex, this was a live. You can't touch guns on a live, and I know that, and I didn't touch any guns. Let's see here, guys. Trying to catch up. Mohammed Palmetto State Army Online is cheap with quality. Yes, their quality is so sometimes though. Yeah, that's exactly what I told him. PSA, bro. How did YouTube not ban Kentucky Bliss for us firearms? Like I said, durable rifle. It's lives you can't touch guns, and I didn't. Really, YouTube needs to chill with the censorship. It's a robot that does it, so they just think you waving your hands in front as you touching them. And I'm witnessing you not touching anything. I know, right? You guys saw it all. I can't prove it because I have no video proof. They deleted it. Alec got a Henry Mares lever pistol. Yeah, those are cool. It's so much fun, but you're over here getting banned for a day. I know, right? Mil specs. There we go. Oh, never mind then. It's okay. I'm just enjoying the live. Thank you, Jesse. Dream rifle if you had no budget. Rifle? Probably a, what comes to mind right off is like an original Sharps. In like one of those 50 120s or 45 120s or something they call it. Original Sharps from like 1820 or wherever they are. I forget. How long does it take you when you buy a gun to be able to take it home? Yeah, where I am from, it takes around 3 to 9 months. California was 10-day period. You buy the gun. 10 days later, you can pick it up. Arizona is you go to the store, take it right out the same day, or you go to a swap meet because we have private sales here. Or you can even buy it from the paper because people like the local little paper. And then, yeah, gun stores, you got to do the paperwork and a background check and then pass that and bring it home. It's really nice. Yeah, YouTube right now is being extremely sensitive because the same day I got blocked, another Pew Pew channel got blocked. And what was it? Another guy got blocked while I was watching him. He just cut out. No license to carry it or own it. Yeah, same here. I don't need a carry license. It's concealed or outside. It's called constitutional carry here in Arizona. I must be a Canadian asking that. Possibly. They said it more about combat than F-92 because it's smaller and lighter. Yeah, but if it's not as accurate or as efficient, reliable, don't get it. Are sharp rifles the ones known for long, skinny scopes? Yes. What was it? Something down under. He shot one. It's every town for gun safety. Obviously on YouTube. Yeah, I know, right? Well, YouTube owns YouTube. I mean, Google owns YouTube. Just found an AR-15 for $480. What brand is that one? Is it Anderson? Like my local Cal Ranch sells guns. It's like a Cal and Ranch stuff. They had an Andersons on sale because they had to get rid of them because they're going obsolete for $3.99. Who's owned by Lib? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's the Blem PSA P9556 and Nitro. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, PSA. Michael Meeks, welcome, buddy. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Can't remember if you're new, if you're old. I've had so many people come in and out over the month or so I've been doing lives. Can't remember, but appreciate you coming by. If you're not subscribed, could you? And if you aren't, if you are, could you at least double tap the screen? We'd like it. How many total firearms do you have? That's a good question. I need to, you are new. Okay. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. I need to total them up sometime. My guess is between 80 and 100. Another thing another person asked me if I want to do is set every cartridge I own of a firearm that I can fire out on the table sometime. I hit subscribe, not just guns. He does more. Yes, I do. That's what the more is about. I do hiking, outdoor stuff, exploring mines and caves, shorts of me doing my work, which is handyman stuff. I'm a handyman. Everyone smash that like button or you're a very bad person. Just joking. Just got a random good video idea. So basically you buy an M4 carbine and modify it. Okay. And then what? Good content on the channel. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I just posted a whole bunch of shooting some stuff here. The last time I saw it on a video, it got like 1.2 million views. Dude. Good work, he says. Thank you. My new total is 279. I need another. That number is weird. Okay. At least it's not like 269 or something. Sorry, great content. There we go. How's wit? Is that Pot Gemin? How's Gemin. I love your channel. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Let's see. Octocolored says, what's your opinion on high point firearms? They look ugly, but they work unless you get the 380. Don't get the 380. The rest of them are pretty good, even though they look ugly. I've been considering getting a handgun and carbine chambered in 9x9, and the most appealing option see is the 995 carbine and the C9 handgun. Again, they look ugly, but they actually work. I don't like it when people say, "Oh, don't get that; they're so ugly, this and that." And it's like, well, that's what I can afford, and it works. So whatever. Oh, you work for the Syrian Army, a Special Forces unit. Nice. Thank you for your service, my friend. Nah, slang for how's it going. Gotcha. What's up with the Ruger? What about it? I got two of them there. There's two Rugers. Welcome, Capcom. Nothing's wrong with them that I know of, other than the magazines are out of them. Got a question. Let's say you're live streaming an airsoft battle. Would that be violating guidelines? Probably, because they think they're real. Do you know if you can shoot a 9mm bullet out of a 380? No, it would blow it up. It wouldn't fit for one reason. It would blow your other nut off. PSA, a good firearm, but be sure to trade very well while approaching 3,500 and up to or upwards rounds of durable. Yeah. Let's see. What do you think of all these guys saying the Ruger's so ugly? Which Ruger? Like, these aren't that ugly. Isn't that beautiful? A nice old beautiful wood stock, stainless steel. And then this one that I need to take the stickers off is Bill Gates fit in it. Is Bill Gates even still alive? Yes, he is. But it does fit in it. Well, it does to a point. The shell casing is shorter, so it doesn't close all the way. Yeah, these are both 1022s. This is the 75th anniversary. I got that, I don't know, maybe a year ago. The other one I've had a couple more years. It was brand new, but on the used rack at Sportsman's, I put the scope on though. Never was shot that I know of. Sorry about this question, but is this guns legal? Not sure why you're asking, but yeah, they're all legal. What do you do? Says Mohammed. I am a handyman. I own my own business. What do you think about Stevens 87C22 rifles? I think Steven guns are pretty cool. I have quite a few Stevens. I have like 3 or 4 of them, I think. Okay. Let's see. They said Ruger Gen 2 is ugly, but I really don't see how it could be. It was fantastic to mine. Ruger Gen 2. Of which one, buddy? Bill Gates ruined Google Tubes. He owned Microsoft, right? Geez, I just checked attachments for my M4 and just the scope attachments cost $75-200. Oh boy. He doesn't even own it, but I blame him. Well, he owns Microsoft. He owns Microsoft. Guys, there's 51 of you in the chat. I'm pretty sure not all of you are subbed. If you aren't, could you please hit that subscription button? We'd appreciate it. And could you double tap the screen? Him and his stupid Zoom. I'm at work in Army and don't allow to get all this guns. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, we have, in that respect, we have more, how'd you say, freedoms, liberties here in Arizona. Or, well, not just Arizona, but the USA, yeah. Well, someone subscribed. I think I've got one. Appreciate that, guys. Someone else follow that good example they did. Come to the States. We have like 5 million guns in Ohio alone. Yeah, per capita, they say there's like 10 to 6 guns per person in the United States, like if you divvy it all out. We got another one. Thank you for the subscription, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah. I like the Stevens shotguns. They are pretty nice, yeah. So many more that probably aren't registered. It's not required here in Arizona. You don't have to register it. That's why you can do private sales. We're in America. We can own a lot of guns. Yep. I have 4, but I've owned at least 8 now. There you go. Are you sure those don't have zeros behind them? I have a 1931 Winchester single shot, 22 shoots, shorts, and LRs, but LRs won't eject fully. What should I do? Michael Meeks, I have a Winchester as well, single shot. It's in there. Mine's a little newer than yours, though. I think it's like a 58 or 60. I forget what model it is. I haven't done a short on that one yet. It's a little Winchester. So it'll shoot the shorts and the LRs, but the LRs won't eject fully. It actually says on it it's supposed to shoot LRs. Because I could see if it's only for shorts and 22Ls, which I don't even know. They don't even make those anymore. That's a good question. I've shot mine a couple times, and each time it worked fine, but mine's newer than yours. Could be an ejector issue, or does the bolt not even go back that far? If it doesn't go back that far, that means it isn't really made for an LR then. It's probably made for the shorts and the L. My first gun was a high point. My ex's brother sold it to me at 18. Gotcha. I didn't get another gun until 25. Okay. Yeah, my first gun, I was 18. Then I didn't get another gun until I was like 21. And then maybe 23. And then I think I got one. From then, it was a long time until I was like 29, I think. I had a $20 rifle in my teens, but it wasn't mine. Is that a drum mag? Yes, it is. It's for a SKS. It's for an SKS. I put it in there once. I've never tried it, though. It's something like that. Fits something like that. You know, just a normal size. Guys, subscribe if you could. Double tap that screen. We'd really appreciate it. There's 44 of you in the chat. My first gun was a Rossi 22. Nice. I like the high points yeet cannon. The C9. They also make the 10 mil, right? Can't even get one in Turkey, but I can get one even in 7 years old. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can. Where you live, dude, with the E for a picture. I live in southern Arizona. We got piles of elk up north. I have one for AK. Nice. Tegar Sadar Paka Helm says hi. Hello, buddy. Has LR stamp, but had the gun reworked because it belonged to my grandfather. Maybe they did something with the bolt so it doesn't go far enough back. Yeah, the High Point JXP. Gotcha. The dude who said he had one for his AK. Where are you from? He's from. He said, was it Iran? I forget. He's back east somewhere, like way east. Where did he say he was from? His name is Abdul. Abdul. Very, very nice. Says Michael Kramer. Michael Kramer, I believe you're new to the chat. Appreciate you coming in. And we not only do lives, we also do shorts of shooting and shorts of hiking, exploring caves. If you like that stuff, could you double tap the screen and subscribe? We'd really appreciate it. And turn the notifications on. It'd be great. How you clean all these guns? One at a time, just like any other. Yep. Let's see. I'm from Pakistan. No, you aren't, dude. Syria. There we go. You are not from Pakistan, Seuss. I meant he doesn't. Oh yeah, they do in Syria. He says you can get an AK over there for $150. That's cool. I think that's just cool. $150 for a... Yeah. That's just cool. Guys, we almost have 2,200 subscriptions, and there's 46 of you in the chat. Pretty sure you're not all subscribed. We'd appreciate if you could. Turbinder. Send me one, Abdul. Yeah, I know, right? Because he was saying how expensive ours are in the States. Well, I think it's because we don't import them anymore. Nobody imports them anymore. We're all getting them in-house made. Yeah, I'll take 10. I'll take 10. That's like what, $1,400? $1,500. I'll resell them for 3 times the amount. Hey guys, we've got a subscription. We've got another one. Appreciate you. 54 of you in the chat. Could you subscribe, please? Whoever did that subscription, you deserve a face reveal. Thank you for coming to Desert Armory and more. God bless you. If you're in Syria, I give you for free. There you go. I give you for free, my friend. You in Syria. Yippee! Somebody subbed. We got 2,199 subscription, guys. 45 of you in the chat. For the price of 10, you could buy one here. I know, right? I almost paid that for my Kalashnikov. $1 make 10,000 pound. Whoa. $1. $1 make 10,000 pound. $1. I love that you answered all my comments. Thank you so much. Jesse, I try my best to read it all. There was one time someone kept saying, how come you're not reading my comments? How come you're not reading comments? I'm like, well, what'd you say? They said, oh, I said this. I said, unfortunately, I never saw that. Sometimes YouTube pulls the comments. I super poor. I no rich. You're welcome, Jesse. Yeah, I try my best. I find it that people really appreciate it when channels answer people's questions the best they can. And I try that. And it seems to be helping. I know who you're talking about. I know. How much is one bottle soda in pound? Like for how much? For how much? But they're so expensive here, Syria. Yeah, they are, right? Versus here, you can get one for a PSA. Sorry, an Anderson, which they don't make anymore. Ruger just bought them out. They had them on sale over by me for 399 USDs, which is pretty cheap. And they're half decent. How much is an AR over there? I mean, you don't make them over there, so you get those shipped in. Versus AKs, you get made over there in that area. Plus, they're all over the place. It's the #1 used rifle in the world. Next would be a 1022 LR, probably. Some type of 22. Yeah, excuse me, got it on. Did you carry a lightweight? A lightweight. Do you carry a lightweight? I don't have any lights, no, on my pistols, if you're asking that. My 2.0 Bodyguard doesn't even have a mount for light on the bottom, but the 365 SIG does. Sounds like you're getting tired. I am, my friend. ARs are like 3K. Well, you can get ARs for 3K here. They're nice ones at that price. Better in the U.S. Ironically, 1.29 for a bottle. Yeah, man, it's 149. OMG, I need to go to bed. Okay, here's your reminding me. It's past my bedtime. Gotcha. I've been looking for a reasonable 4570. Me too, buddy. For like a year now, it's driving me nuts. I know. I'm trying to look for one too. Two different types. I'd like a trap door, which is the old style Springfields, and then a lever action. Yeah, my buddy was Russian Spetsnaz. He said the AK was hard to jam. They are. What time are you going to be on tomorrow? Alex, hopefully 6 p.m. unless we're having some family thing. Because we might, I'm not sure. But I'll let you guys know. Like if I'm not going to make it at 6 p.m. Arizona time, I'll let you guys know on a short. But yeah, we'll just say 6 p.m. Arizona time. That's if YouTube doesn't dock me. So far it's been good. We've been going 2 hours and 16 minutes. Let's see. Henry makes a 4570, I think. They do. So does Cimarron. So does Marlin, which is Ruger now. Who else makes one? Well, Winchester. What hood smoke? Hang on. I had a long day. A cleaning gun and showering again. Washing them hands. 2 days of the range in tow. 2 days in a row. Clean guns in the shower. What do you think about the Benelli shotgun? Benellis? I think they're pretty nice. They're kind of expensive, but I think they're nice. You watch Honey Shower. You watch Garden Shower too. Yeah. Make sure they're lubed up good. Don't want them to rust. I shower with Garden. Oh, well, I'm not going to read the rest of that, Suze. Okay. Hey, somebody subscribed. We got 2,200 now. Thank you, guys. Hey, Joey. Welcome, my friend. You're new to the chat. Appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and More. We do shorts of shooting, which we just posted a whole bunch today of shorts and some long formats, if you like that stuff. We also do shorts of hiking, exploring caves and mines, stuff like that. A little bit of dove hunting the other day, as well as we have a mid-November whitetail hunt. So if you like that stuff, like and subscribe if you could, my friend. Appreciate you. And we just got 2 subs. Thank you. Hood Smoke says, everyone subscribe. No Hood Smoke, no. He said hi again. Hello. Joel Miller, appreciate you coming by. I do have a 1911. Nice. I do too. I just did some shorts of it. I don't think I posted them yet, though. Do you ever hunt coyotes? Jesse, I did hunt some a long while ago. I'm hoping to do some more. He has 2 grenades. I don't have any grenades. Those are a destructive device, and you got to get special permission for those things. Same with, what do you call those other thingies? Hey, someone just unsubscribed. We had 2,202. What's the other thing? RPGs, stuff like that. Me and my daughters almost got attacked by a pack of 4 coyotes. Whoa. A claymore. No, I don't have any of those. Yeah, I actually want to use the 338 Lapua on a coyote and just see what it does. Use my hunting rounds, those ones I made for it, that have the soft tips. Put this disengaging us. Disengaging us. Maybe a mistype there, my friend. They disengage us. I have 5 grenade type F1 and RGD5. Yeah, over there you guys probably have that stuff. Wow, 2 people just unsubscribed. We had 2,202. Hey, what is your best shotgun? My best shotgun, Joel, is this one right here. It's my favorite. It's a 10 gauge Beretta Silverhawk made in 1960. I would get closer with it, but YouTube just yesterday said I touched a gun and I didn't. So I'm trying to keep my distance with the phone and my hands. That way they don't have anything to throw against me. Why so many rifles and shotguns? Jess, we collect old double barrels. I get them broken and fix them up for pretty cheap. You suck at spelling. Gotcha. And then, let's see. The other question you had was rifles. I collect lever actions, plus I love them. And then I work on the old double barrels. Like these 2 over here I'm working on. And then I had one on the floor here that I pretty much finished. It's this one here. It needs the hammers opened up a little farther, so that way they'll touch the firing pins. I did some work on the hammers; they were super loose, and then the lockup was loose, and I tightened it all up. I was just curious. Oh, no worries. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? How's it going? I know Sarah messaged me, but unfortunately, I've been doing a live. Last night I got kicked off because you're not supposed to touch guns on YouTube, and I didn't, but they said I did, and they kicked me off. Lisa Lopez is a longtime friend, by the way, from California. They're moving down here, actually. They're from, I forget where they're at originally, but really nice friends, guys. What's up, Dad? Dad. What's up, Upright Tactical? Have you considered getting into the wild hog scene? We don't have wild hogs. We have javelina. And javelina here, you have to have a tag for. So I put in for spring javelina. Hopefully we get it. I do have a 12 gauge shotgun that camel wrap. Nice. We have wild turkey. Yeah, we have a few here. I see the 1022. Ever try the Ruger BX trigger? Cody Ramey. I have not. Actually, I don't know if I've ever heard of that trigger. I think you're new. Maybe not. Can't remember. But if you are, subscribe. And double tap the screen. We'd like both of those if we could. But I think you have been in here. Appreciate you coming by again if you have. Let's see. Yeah, I am. Oh, you are new. Appreciate you. Thank you for showing up. But Neil, I've never tried the BX trigger. No, I doubt it. I doubt if it is. Because I think I've heard of that before. It's more of like a high-end precision trigger for 1022s, if I recall. Well, we got one of our subs back. We had 2,202. And then it went down back to 2,200. 55 of you in the chat. It's supposed to lower the pull weight to like 3 pounds. Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it was a better trigger. You all like and subscribe. It's 55 of you. Less than $100. That's not bad. How much is it to get a hunting license or valid credential to hunt there in AZ? Is there a wait time? Jesse, so you can get a hunt and fish combo, which is what I bought, for I think it was 65, 58, something like that. And you could do it all online. And you get it with like in as long as it takes you to do it, like 10 minutes. I better be doing a wash-in, hands tutorial, getting teach others how to kill germs. Yeah, what is it you do? You say the ABCs, and that's long enough to kill them all. Javelina don't taste that great. Not bad, but not great. I've had them before. They're not bad. I hear the wild boars are less. John says hi. Hey, John. Blessings to you, brother. Just wondering because I have never looked it up. Yeah, Arizona's pretty easy to get one. What's up, Dane Crypt? Welcome. Who's this other guy? NGHCE Fuse U2. Hi. Welcome to the chat. How are you? Like and subscribe if you could, my friend. Just woke up to your stream. Thank you, Gaming Crypt. Yeah, we got kicked off last night, unfortunately. YouTube thought, and Sid, and kept insisting that I touched a gun. 14 minutes in, they shut us off. Said I violated at 7 minutes, so it's not true, though. Jerome eats squirrel brain stew. No, I never have. I had squirrel soup, but not squirrel brain stew. No. Let's see, how's my battery doing? We've got 41% there and 69 on the tablet. Perfect. Don't even know what you're smelling there. Is the lever action at the bottom of Marlin 35? No, that is a 3030 Rossi made by Taurus, Rio Grande. Jerome is cooked. What happened to me? I got cooked? I've been burnt really bad by sunburn. Swimming in the pool. Oh my, sometimes you just really get cooked. That part, yeah, definitely. 35 in the chat. Thank you guys for coming by. Don't be eating weird things. Chicken feet's pretty weird, right? Oh, look at that fly hanging out by the guns. We need to get him. Naughty fly. How'd he get in here? Don't be eating dumb things. Yeah, chicken feet is dumb stuff, right? Did I get the fly? Oh, yeah, we got him. We done killed that fly. Jerky's really good. Oh, that's good stuff. Do you have a Desert Eagle? I don't. I have, that's made by Magnum Research. I have a 500 Smith & Wesson that's made by Magnum Research. I shot it today, by the way. And weighed the hunt and fish combo. What are you allowed to hunt? Pretty much anything that you qualify for, as in are able to either get over the counter tags or buy a draw, then hopefully, which is a lottery system, hopefully your name gets chosen. A lot of times you don't. Squid jerky, never had that. Have you eat a chicken foot? Yeah, in Honduras when I was down there. When I was in Honduras, I was up in the mountains helping some natives fix some river boxes and water distribution valve boxes, and I didn't have a lunch with me, so one of the natives that was an albino from the village I was living at, he shared his chicken feet with me, and I was like, didn't really like it, but yeah, they seem kind of dry. Jerky or feet? Yeah, chicken feet do. Do you have a Colt Python? Unfortunately, Jess, I don't have a Colt Python. I have 2 Colt Police Positive. Desert Eagle around here is like $2,200 to $2,400 for the starting price, and then they go up from there, from the gold ones, the tiger stripe, the blue and green accents, whatever it is. What tastes like crab? Desert Eagles aren't worth it. Too bulky and expensive. I know, right? It's a novelty. What's the gun of the day, for the day? Today, it was supposed to be like semi-automatic handgun, I think, but I just left what was there last night when they kicked me off. That way people could see what they wanted to see. Indeed, a little too much gun for a pistol. Yeah. Squid jerky tastes like crab meat. Probably. Does it even a good pistol, but not for everyday care. Yeah, right. As well as they're not super, super reliable. Like they jam quite a bit. Just watch Kentucky Ballistic. You just got jammed. You just got jammed. Remember that? No, it's not. Yeah. Do you eat chicken feet? How did it taste? It wasn't that great. $7K for you for a starting, not a fancy version. Wow, that's more than us. I go to Philly. They eat blute. It's a half developed duck. Oh yeah, Philippines. Yeah, those are disgusting looking. Gotta go to bed, so I'll catch you later. You got mail. You've got mail. Thank you for coming by, Zeus. Appreciate you. Give Russell mod. He's the man. Is he still here? Yeah, he is. I think I have about 7 or 8. Whoops, I just tapped the wrong thing. Sorry, buddy. There we go. Let's see here. Sorry, my friend. Add as moderator. Standard. There we go, buddy. There you go, Russell. I pushed the wrong button. I'm sorry. What is the stupidest gun to reload? To reload? Huh. Maybe the, what's that one that's really expensive now that was just cheap printed metal? The Liberator? Talk to you later, Jerome, and I'll chat. Take care. See you, buddy. The Liberator, maybe? I think that's a pretty hard gun to reload, isn't it? California gun is hard to load. Yeah, like my AR. I did my short today. I talked about that a little bit. Well, my long format, definitely. But we don't have a 50-80 round. Gotcha. Yeah, the ARs are hard to. California's so cooked. I know, right? It's going to hell in a handbasket, as they say. Hey, we got another subscription. Thank you, whoever that was. 35 of you in the chat. Could you like and subscribe? Por favor. Thank you, Desert Armory. You're welcome, buddy. You now Yee Yee channel. Not quite. There's 2 others that are called Yee Yee channels. One goes Yee Yee right before he does his what do you call it? Ending, and then there's another one called Sam Moore. He says Yee Yee. Do you ever shave? Yep. About twice a week usually. And then I trim the beard about every 2 weeks. I'm originally from Bakersfield. What part of California are you from? I'm originally from outskirts of Tucson, Arizona. Moved to east of Fresno, Clovis, like an hour and a half out to Squaw Valley up in the foothills. I was there for like 12 and a half years. Gaming Crypt, I already answered that one. I have Desert Eagle, have a new chambering, and the ammo is literally named Desert Eagle. Is that the 415 or something like that they call it? Or 408? I forget. It's that oddball one they make. Good channel. Thank you. And funny. Okay. I posted a new video on my channel before I watch this. Sorry, guys. The thing keeps kicking off when I go to flip the screens. Um, let's see. Moonlighting. Is that what your channel's name is too? Moonlighting? Let me see. Moonlighting. Let's see. What do you got on your channel? It's a little eyeball looking guy? Little eyeball looking guy. Let's see if we can find his handle name. Do, 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 do. Where you at, buddy? You must not have enough yet. We'll see if we can check you out, bud. I'm gonna screenshot that and see what you got. Nice. I'm trying to grow my own beard. Gotcha. I've had a beard since I was like 18, 19, something like that. When I grew it full, used to ski Squaw Valley. So it's not that Squaw Valley. It's not the ski resort. It's the original one. That's up by sequoias, the big old sequoia trees. It's a different Squaw Valley. That one's up north. We were central. Hey, quick question. What do you got, Quest? How can we help you, my friend? How are you? Yeah, different Squaw Valley. That's the newer Squaw Valley. Both of them had to rename them. The Squaw Valley up there called themselves Olympic Valley. The one I lived in called it Yukats Valley because it wasn't politically correct anymore. I have my cousin in Germany, and it's so hard to have guns there. Really? Interesting, because that's where a lot of guns came from. I'm originally from, like, my family would have been from Germany. My great grandpa on that side, on my dad's side. What's your question, Quest? What can we help you with? What is your question, my friend? Que su pregunta? You're chill live, right? Yep. I'm actually not on my account. It's my girl's just asleep, and I'm just looking to chill. Yes, sir, we are. We are. We're very chill live. As long as you like guns, and we talk about guns, we talk about hunting, we talk about life in general, all sorts of stuff. You have to make a lot of tests to get a gun. Gotcha. Yeah, that's how UK is too, in Britain and all that area. I hear takes like a year to 3 years to get something. It's not quite that hard in California, thankfully, but it's still hard where I used to live. Of course, I'm in southern Arizona now, where I'm born and raised. If it's okay to ask, why are you on her account? Octacolor, I don't think we need to be asking that. Maybe his battery died. Do you have a 6-hour M18? It's my dream pistol. I do. I do have an M18. Unfortunately, though, they've been having problems. I don't know if you've heard about that over there in Syria or not. I'm actually shaving it maybe today or tomorrow, but yours looks sick. I like it, and you could definitely rock a nice big old mustache, just like Walter from Breaking Bad. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I've thought about just doing a mustache. Yeah, an M18 is a P320. It's a little bit smaller than an M17 lengthwise. Because I was watching videos with her and she fell asleep, and I ain't gonna risk waking her up and get my phone, and I'm too lazy to switch on the count. Yeah, see, that's fair. No, we have a normal Sig Sauer P320. So you would have the military one then? Although the military one's just called an M18 or M17. Yours is the non-tan one then, which is the M18 and the M17. There is a difference. I was looking at a Tikka 338 today, polymer stock, blue barrel, $1,250 Canadian. Really? Like a 338? Like a Lapua, or the 338 Magnum? Like the Win Mag or something it's called. No, we don't have the military one. Okay, so you have the ones that are like a black color. They're not the M18 or the M17 series. So yeah, that's the 338 Lapua I have in the corner, which I didn't realize Tikka makes those, I guess. Oh, it's the Win Mag. Yeah, that's what I wondered. I mean, they're still really powerful. They're like really good for elk. Probably would work for buffalo. The 338 Win Mag. Will been a good start of the day. Bye. Have a wonderful stream, you old bastard boy. You too, Gaming Crypt. Have a good one, guys. 26 of you in the chat, slowly dwindling down. We'll probably stop here in, I don't know, about 5-10 minutes maybe. I'm getting tired myself. It's 11:07 here, so yeah. Moose hunting? Yeah, that'd work for moose. Yep. Like the stream. Thank you, Octocolored. Appreciate it. Yeah, definitely mine would too. It's a 308 Lapua, which is about the size of a 300 Weatherby mag, I believe. I think that's just a teeny bit smaller. The Weatherby 300 mag. 27 to you in the chat. Like and subscribe. I'm guessing you're a hunter. Jeff, I do hunt. I just started doing it more majorly. Appreciate you coming by. You new to the chat? I think so. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you for showing up to Desert Armory more. If I look tired, I am a little tired. It's 11 o'clock over here, so. Yeah, bro, you need to get some sleep, man, so you can stay looking beautiful for tomorrow. Yeah, right. I got a sermon to preach tomorrow, so. Seth Rogen, not quite, buddy. Tyrone Driver, welcome to the chat. I think you're new. Appreciate you showing up. Like and subscribe if you could. Really helps the channel. Anything specific that you like to hunt? So I've done coyotes. I've done squirrels. We're doing a whitetail mid-November. It'll be my first deer, hopefully. And then I signed up for javelina here in southern Arizona. Hopefully I get that. I also signed up for bison, which is a once in a lifetime, obviously. I signed up for spring elk, didn't get it. Or sorry, not spring elk, fall elk, didn't get it. I said because I see guns. Gotcha. What's the biggest you think you hunt? Or that I would like to hunt? Well, if I get in for a bison, that would be cool. Yeah, I'm in southern Arizona, Quest. So we're 11 something at 11:09 over here. Let's see, you're a pastor. I guess you would call that. I'm more of just a Christian that shares the word. What's the biggest thing you hunt? Pacific time? No, I am Mountain Standard, but Arizona doesn't have daylight savings time, so we're the same time as Pacific Standard. I'm in southern Arizona. Thanks, Tyrone. Appreciate that. But yeah, it'd be Mountain Standard Time. But we don't have daylight savings time in Arizona, which I like. Yeah, now I'm yawning. Again. 27 of you in the chat. Appreciate you coming by, guys. Everyone, smash that like button and subscribe, as Zeus says. Spent 5 hours today street ministry. Nice. Where at was that? What does the world look like in yours? So my little town here, yesterday it rained all day. Off and on, it was like heavy or soft. Most of it was soft, though. We had some of that tropical storm coming up from the Gulf. This time of year, we're just so getting over our monsoons. We probably got 1.5 inches yesterday, probably. Excuse me. Would be my guess. Surely British Columbia, Canada. Got you, Russell. Well, I just realized you're a Clausen. I should have known that. I know some Clausens that are from Canada. How did I not catch that before? Fairy Stories, what's up? How's it going? I know it was a Henry Clausen, and what was the other Clausen my brother worked for in Pennsylvania? They were brothers. They sang on a CD called Dad and the Boys. Do you know them? Maybe you're one of the brothers. It was piano. We are in summer now. Got you. We're getting into fall, just about. That's funny because I know some Clausen. There's a lot of Clausens over there in Canada. But yeah, that'd be interesting if you're related to those Clausens. They were the Pilgrim Mennonite Conference in throughout Pennsylvania and other states. Southern Hemisphere moment. Yep, there you go. Russell Clausen. Wow. No, I can't sing worth a darn. Gotcha. So you were one of the brothers that didn't sing, maybe. No, I don't know if are you related to, like, do you know what I'm talking about or no? That'd be funny if you were related to him. I mean, I know there's a lot of Clausens up there. I was a Holdeman. Got you. Got you. There's some Holdemans really close to me here. See, there's a town called Sunsites and Wilcox. There's some Holdemans over there in southern Arizona. They're like an hour and 15, 2 hours from me. I used to be Mennonite. It would be an unaffiliated. I kind of sort of am still, but I prefer not to have that what do you call it, that name, just because they have spoiled the name of Christ, unfortunately, the Mennonites, a lot of them. And so I'd rather not be called something like that. I'd rather be called the follower of Christ, a Christian, because that's what matters. Our religion in that respect doesn't matter as much. Hey Ashley, welcome. How are you? I love your profile picture. Was that a Australian Shepherd, Border Collie? Welcome to the chat. I believe you're new. Appreciate you showing up. How is your evening going? Hopefully it's going well. It's a mix of that. Yeah, I wondered. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you showing up. I don't remember if you're subscribed or not, or if you're here before. Appreciate if you could subscribe and like if you could. Be great. If you like this type of stuff, we talk about all sorts of stuff. Religion, you just hopped up into that. And then guns, of course. Some politics a little bit. Talk about where we live, the weather, all sorts of good stuff. Hunting. I was here before and sub. Thank you, Ashley. Alex Tadio, what's up? Mix, as in her profile. I commented on it and said it was a nice looking dog. I asked if it was a Border Collie or Australian Shepherd. She said it's a mix. I grew up with collies. Excuse me, Border Collies, Australian Shepherd. Oh, man, yawning. Proya Connie, welcome. Hey, Prime, welcome back, buddy. Appreciate y'all subbing. We got a couple with that one. Means a lot to the channel. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. We do shorts of shooting. We do lives just about every night. I just did some shorts of shooting today and some long formats, if you like that stuff. I'm hoping to post some more. We do shorts of hikes, outdoors, exploring caves, mines, some of my work. I post some of my handyman stuff. I own my own business. If you like that stuff, subscribe if you could. Named her Kidder Kate because her original name was Cat, and it would be confusing because I have a cat. Oh boy. What time is it for you? It's 2 a.m. for me. Over here, brother, it is 11:15 p.m. Let's see, what time? Okay, I'm a Jesus follower where two or more are gathered in your name. Amen, brother. And thankfully, he still can be with us even if it's just me, because he can indwell in our hearts and we can have that personal relationship with him. Which is what he had there in the garden, and he longs to have it again. That's why we need to become one of his again. Because we lost what we had in the garden because of the fall of man. 19 of people in the chat. Wow, it just dropped. We had 20-something. Well, I will probably close off here in about 2 minutes or so, guys. What's your favorite handgun? Marcus Swag, thank you for coming to the chat, by the way. I think you're new. My favorite semi-automatic is a TTI Combat Canic. My favorite revolver is my 460 Smith & Wesson. I posted a short of that earlier today, and a longer format. If you want to take a look at the 460, as well as my 500 too. But yeah, those would be my two favorite handguns I got. Of course, the TTI Canic Combat is a 9mm semi-auto. Appreciate you showing up. You saw the SKS? Yes, I did that. I put the bigger magazine on it. I think that one fits like 30 in it, maybe. I forgot I had that one, and so I stuck that one on. It seemed to run pretty good, except the last one, for some reason, didn't feed. Could need oil in it. I think it's pretty old. Not old, but pretty dry. Good being in here. You and Desert Tactical and Veronica are my favorite. Desert Tactical, I haven't heard of that one. I've heard of FAL Man, which is here in Arizona. He's up by Phoenix area. And then the Arms Room, he's a believer. He's with the Army Reserves, I think, or Coast Guard, I forget. The Arms Room 24, really nice guy, very humble. Another one that used to be a Mormon, he isn't anymore. I think he's a believer. His name is Utah Dad, Below Average Utah Dad. Really nice channels. But yeah, FAL Man too, really good. Oh, Llama Tactical, yes, I'm in his too. Yeah, I'm over there as well. Every time I'm on his channel, he always shouts me out. And someone recently gifted me a membership too, so he always says subscribe to my members and my moderators. At that point, though, I wasn't a member because someone gifted to me. He always shouts me out, and I really appreciate that. He's got a lot of subscribers. He's like at what, 1,500 now, I think? Sorry, 14,500. Yeah, Tactical Llama, I've been sub to him for a little while. I think Arms Room, probably of lives, I think his is one of the first ones I came across. But yeah. Well, y'all, it is getting pretty late for me. It's what, 11:18, and I need to wind down and go to bed. So I appreciate y'all coming by. I'm pretty sure I'm subbed to Arms Room. You probably are. Anyways, guys, appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and more. We try to do lives every evening, 6 p.m. Arizona time. So come back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Not sure what time that'll make you all, but appreciate you showing up. Means a lot to the channel. We got a lot of likes, 97 likes. Appreciate that. It's been a great night. Marcus says he just subbed. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And hope to see you soon. And enjoy some of my shorts and shooting content. I hope to put some more up. Trying a different format. Trying to have 2 different angles. It's a little hard to figure out how to do that. I don't really know the app very well either that I have on my computer. So, anyways. Thanks again, guys. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Instead, trust God in those times of uncertainties. Ask Him for help, and He will shine light on your pathway. Trust Him, and He will give that light. And remember, He's the only way to find salvation. Thank you all. You have a blessed night, blessed day, blessed rest of your life. Till next time, folks, thank you again.